Hello, one and all. Can you hear the Sopranos in the background? Hello, Dubious Depths Radio over on YouTube. So glad you popped in. How's it going? We got Vector Sater in the house. Stanley's wondering what merger is going to jeopardize or has already jeopardized the development studio that made Wade and Knuckles, or as it's officially called, Knuckles. You know, that 6-episode micro-series? Dubious Depths is still waiting for Palm Tree Panic and Metallic Madness's videos, and further adds, he. Awesome. JJ's in the house, trickling in. Oh, JJ gonna be here for the race, let me tell you. There goes Rystar. Dubious Debs can't wait for the slander. Slander? I wouldn't use that word, but you have. Of the Metallic Madness US music. It's literally the worst song that Dubious Debs has ever heard in your existence. Is that the one that starts where it's like you're waking up from a nap? Right, and then you can basically hear the composer yawning. Oh, I guess this is the last level. Dude, Wackadude finally finished Crazy Gadget in Sonic Adventure 2. We salute you. We salute you, Wackadude, and welcome. Hello to Tep and Ghosted Burb with the Burb emote while the Ice Cap portal is flying by. Dubious Depths says that the U.S. Metallic Madness music is literally just a bunch of sounds. You know what you could say that about also? Collision Chaos, Palm Tree Panic, Quartz Quadrant, Wacky Workbench, Funny Frogs in the house. Wondering if I have thoughts on Game Grumps, because I mentioned it on another stream, so you're kind of curious. Yeah, Game Grumps, well, certainly the Game Grumps company is like horrible. And I'm basing that pretty much on the reports of, very toxic treatment of employees, and then they had an employee who left on bad terms, and they doxed him and, outed him to his family. His family didn't know he was gay. They outed him to his that. That was something that Game Grumps LLC did as retaliation. And that is enough for me to never want to watch their content again. So I watched a little bit of Egoraptor early on. I never got into the Game Grumps, hanging out, shooting the Pope to a video game. I see the appeal. It never really clicked for me. And yeah, I could probably write a big video essay about Aaron specifically, just because his internet arc is absolutely fascinating. I've heard other people comment that everything Aaron does is out of spite, and that he doesn't actually know who he is deep. He doesn't know who he is deep down and what he actually likes. So I guess I'm gonna have to do a Game Grumps Egoraptor deep dive on my other channel. But I'm working on the bonus video in the meantime. Oh boy, I have rendered parts 1 and 2. Part 3 is almost ready for a render. I could have that stitched together this evening, right after the program. But the important question is, Funny Frog, what do you think of Game Grumps? Now, granted, I really enjoyed JonTron's content. And so I watched Mr. Tron. Oh, it's time for me to pop on camera. I watched Mr. Tron, a while ago, and then he went to Game Grumps, and then he, whatever. I just have very nostalgic memories watching JonTron videos back in the day. Wackadude is congratulated by Vector Sater on beating Crazy Gadget. That darn Gadget. It's harder than Chrome Gadget. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to restart the game so that you can see the great title theme. Ready for this? Yeah. Look at these pixels. And I'm playing on a real Neo Geo Pocket. This is just a camera pointing down at my Neo Geo. I'm just kidding, man. It's all an illusion. Funny Frog was never a Game Grumps guy either. Also because they never gave the Sonic series a chance. And they say all Sonic games are bad. All Sonic games are bad? That sounds like Kit and Kit from the Kit and Krista podcast. Has he ever explained himself? He's fired shots about Sonic bad. But I already roasted him in a news segment many months ago. Elmarin's in the house. What's going on? My name is Jardin. And yes, the real Stanley. Tonight's performance is going to be played on the Chevy Retro Arc. Aren't these pixel graphics great? Okay, so I'm actually going to do full zone wagers. No deaths. At least for the first levels. I don't know. If you've never seen this game, this is a really cool game. I mean, especially, it's very impressive for a handheld game. This is kind of a random wild card in the Sonic series. As you can see, it has charming recreations of places that you're familiar with. Alright, beat the zone with no deaths. We're starting out at Greenland. JJ likes the overlay. And hello, Eblo. Yes, spotting classic Green Eyes Sonic. There's not many games that have classic modern Green Eyes Sonic, but this is one of them. Ghost of Bird says, Kirby would like a word. Oops. Why is that happening? I thought I shut off Steam. What could it be, man? Dubious Depth says, Pocket Adventure. I love this. This is like the first Sonic Mania. Alright, it was on. I had my SNES mapping on. Why? Because I've been playing a little Super Metroid, because me and JJ's next season of Super Metroid is going to start up kind of already. Alright, opening zone, infinite possibilities, no way to advance because I gotta hit A. And I think I mapped everything to B as a rage quit quick fix. Controls, sorry team, we're gonna be Sonicking very soon. It's gonna be awesome. Let's make one of these upper ones A. Damn it. Gonna make it happen, team. Where's my start button? I'm so sorry. I literally got this up and running before the stream. And where on earth is the start button? There it is. Start. My gosh. Hey, it's Sparky's World. Gotta love that crazy aspect ratio. Isn't this nuts? It's like a bizarre cell phone. Yeah, Stanley says I gotta save config. I'm gonna have to do that. I need to think fast. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Hello, Cobalt Star. So start button. Oh, maybe I could just press enter. Oh, start. If anyone has any pro tips, maybe Stanley. Oh, I am desperately trying to figure this out. Right, I turned off button mapping. Alright, I'm going with it. Neo South Island Zone. Elmarian wonders if it's taller than wider. Yeah, it's a lot. You usually don't see a thing that's this narrow but that tall. JJ spotted Sparky the Gecko. That's the Geico mascot, right? Now, if you're a Sonic fan that spent money on new releases in the past few years, you may recognize this music. Because this is originally from Sonic Jam, but it was famously used... Wow, did you see that skid? It was famously used as the main menu theme in Origins. But right, it originally comes from Sonic's World. Ghost of Burb definitely recognizes it, and it was trying to place it. Yeah, I don't know when I had the Eureka moment. Because honestly, the truth is, I'll say this live on the air. Ooh, great dangling animation. I want to see the dangle. When I bought Origins, look at that. Wow, and the it's got the kind of triplets. Elmarian wonders if we gonna see some burbs in this here game. I'd like to think so. But yeah, when I first bought Origins, I was like, oh cool, they made new menu custom for the menu. I guess it's fitting. Oh, little did I know, it was tied to a much deeper legacy. Coaster Burb says, Origins derp, your brain's jelly. Whenever I think about Origins, I start to get stomach pains. I'm just kidding, to an extent. Oh god, need rings. Isn't this just Emerald Hill ripped off? Burbs are everything confirms, well, Ghost of Burb. This music is so charming, and I haven't died yet. So this has a lot of Sonic 2 inspired levels, but a lot of music from Sonic 3. So I guess the plan was always to kind of recreate Sonic 2 levels, I guess? But then they couldn't use the Sonic 2... By the way, does anyone, especially people who, you know, have made YouTube videos about Sonic and uploaded them... Ooh, special stage. It's not a points wager, so I can go to the SS's. Alright, Sparky's World says, Sonic Jam has a few great original tracks. I'm gonna have to look up the Sonic Jam exclusive OST. But yeah, does anyone really know what's the deal with... When it comes to Sonic music on YouTube, pretty much the only thing that you'll ever have an issue with Content ID, or... I don't know if it would ever make a copyright strike, but enough for the Content ID system to match it to yours. Why is Sonic 1, I guess, and maybe Sonic 2? Right? Obviously, we all know that that music was composed by Masato Nakamura, depending on how you define the word compose, but that's not my point. My point is... Sonic 1 and maybe Sonic 2 are the... Whoa, what the hell was that? It was like a glowing LSD flower. Sonic 1 and 2 are the only things that will get, you know, Content ID matched. And I just want to know what is the basis? What is the standing for that? Is it the composition? Is it the recording? Right? Who owns a certain type of rights that they would strike that down? Dude, speaking of good original tracks, my god, I've expanded the Dude, Sparky's World, have you heard my ever-expanding Sega Genesis playlist? Because it's on my channel, it's publicly visible now, and yeah, I'm adding more to it every day, and I'm only really in the C's. I'm kind of going alphabetically, but... with some jumping around, but if I don't know what to do next, I'll just go back to the alphabet. But yeah, sorry, I catch up with YouTube chat. Funny Frog finds it funny. That, Funny Frog, you would find something funny. Oh, Frog. Finds it funny that RetroArch is available on Steam. Despite the fact that it's an unofficial way to emulate games. Yeah, I mean, because it's on Steam, I don't know if you have to pay for it. I don't know if you have to, or if it's a free download. Like, if a software developer puts their game on Steam, right, even if it's a free game, I would assume that the developer can't just put that there for free. So if you have a free download available on Steam, I guess you're losing money. You know, like Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2, you could download that sucker right now for $0. And I gotta wonder if Royal Sciences LLC, which is the company that owns the Undertale trademark... Whoa, look at this boss. He's got such lovely colors. Now, was this before or after Advance came out? I would think before, right? Dude, you can chain hits, so this is a good Sonic game. Subsonic can tell you, Mega Drive music is some of the best in gaming. Sparky loves some of the different styles between US, JP, and PAL composers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a heaping helping of PAL composers. I didn't know any Genesis games were developed in, I don't know, PAL. Although, is Europe PAL version? I'm sorry, I don't know my PAL sciences. Eblo says Sonic 3's composer isn't around to rise a complaint. Yeah, because Sonic 3's composer is just Sega. Alright, interesting. Sparky says this is years before. In fact, this is a lot of the staff for Advance. Oh, okay, before they left SNK. So this is Angel Island Act 2, minor key. At least it's in a minor key for the dangerous chemicals. Alright, let me pay out the wager. Pretty even split-ish. Eblo's picking up the biggest piece of JJ's 430 points. You know, someone asked me on YouTube the other day, what is Alex's, they asked me, my favorite level in Sonic 3. And I told them, well, if it's based on the music, I might be inclined to pick Angel Island. If it's gameplay, I might be inclined to pick Marble Garden. And I know that might be a shocker to someone named King K. Rool, but I have no apologies to offer. Marble Garden is a fantastic obstacle course. You can zoom right through Act 1 if you know where to go. That old science. Ghost of Burb says, okay. Wackadude chronicles that it was before Dimps made this, before they made their company Dimps. They made this game and they liked it and they were like, alright, what's a name that signifies us? Pimples. And then it got mistranslated in the conversion, so it says Dimps. But it's supposed to be Pimp Problems. Sparky's World is citing a couple of EU devs. You know, Virgin Interactive, Traveler's Tale. Of course, Traveler's Tales. Ooh, speaking of Traveler's Tales, adjacent music. I wish Super Rayman was here to hear what I'm about to say, but let's just say that some Super Rayman appreciated music and a composer that Super Rayman appreciates, let's just say, came to my attention yet again while putting together my fabled bonus video. I know a lot of people are wondering where's the bonus video. It's not going to be ready for the 15th, but it will be very soon after that. As I said, I've rendered a cut of parts 1 and 2, and I'm just about ready to render a cut of part 3. Why was I saying that? Oh yeah, because composer Matt Furness came back to my attention. I believe Matt Furness is the composer of Pugsy. And that's wow, insta-death panels? I just lost the wager, guys. I just lost the wager. Okay, so why don't I pay it out to JJ? Oh, wait, I didn't even do one. Sorry, team. Alright, so, wow, and I only have one live. I'm stuck at games. What I'm gonna do is this. Beat the zone with no deaths. I'm gonna start a 1-minute wager right now. So I have the remainder of secret plant chemicals. Nice. Sparky says the goated Chuck Rock 2 score includes those guys. Nice. Yeah, is Virgin Interactive a subsidiary of Richard Branson? The guy who looks cocained 24/7 pretty much? He's just, high energy. Hey, what's up? Let me introduce, I'm Richard Branson. Wackadude laments that I had not started a wager. Great balancing, though. But yeah, sorry I probably forgot to say hello to Cobalt Star. Cobalt Star's in the house. I got Retro Arch working. And this is your Wednesday Drive. Brought to you by the Alex Yard Zone. Yeah, so today has a content critique, and It's not even a Channel Mart thing. You can just nominate something to look at. And I will give my highly courteous, highly constructive, feel-good kumbaya reactions. God darn it. Now, I have 0 lives. So I'll save state as a courtesy. I just lost the other wager. Third Bruno is counting down the remaining few minutes of work. Don't I know the feeling? What's up, Third Bruno? Now, Wackadude suggests Video Game Donkey's Sonic Adventure video. That's not a bad idea. If you were gonna try to pitch me on why it would be interesting to look at, what's going on in that video? Does he talk crap about the game? And is it a review, or is it just surveillance footage of him playing a little bit of the game and making jokes along the way, while some of the jokes are kind of artificially constructed in post, whereas others... He's a titan, right? Video Game Donkey. Is he gonna collapse like Mr. Beast? Is Mr. Beast gonna, like, end? Or is he just gonna keep plowing ahead like nothing happened or whatever? Third Bruno has a monthly patron BGM request today, and I look forward to it. In fact, he's gonna send it to me when he gets home. And yeah, alright, it cannot fall here. Look at that, that's devious. Wow, and those panels flip really quickly. 3 loop-de-loops? What is this? I did the 4 loop-de-loop sequence in Mushroom Hill Zone in the video. Alright, cool. Glad I didn't forget Cobalt Star. Now, is this music? Anyone recognize this music? Oh. What is that? Sonic 3's main theme? This game really does have Sonic 3 music all around. The main title theme. But it's cool, it's like a more expanded version, like a full song version. Elmarian figures that the music sounds familiar. I look at Elmarian's thing. I crash into a bomb. It's my fault. Oh, I got the mystical LSD flower went by me. No, it's totally my fault. I'm not giving Elmarian a hard time. Yes, now Sparky says they deserve a lot of credit for the physics in this game. Yes. And I played this a couple times before, but even opening it up today, and just jumping around and maneuvering in midair, I was like, wow, this is good in itself, especially for a little dinky handheld. Elmarian says, patrons have a monthly request. Well, the patron tier, what is it, the $10? It's one of the higher tiers. The highest? Yeah, the $10 patron tier, it comes embedded with 1 monthly BGM request. So that's totally separate. Alright, so I really had not anticipated dying much. So, I'm burning up, let me tell you. Do I have any states? I probably only have the one. So I'll just skip the, I'll just skip the special stage. No, I don't have any saves other than my new one. This is pretty obnoxious, and I'm very sorry. Alright, so I gotta go from here. And yeah, Elmarian wonders, what the flower was. So I actually don't know about the flower. I don't even really remember much of going to those special stages. Like, I have no prior memory of the flower. Could this really be the first time I've gone to those special stages? Alright, I'm gonna try and collect 100 rings. This is now Sonic CD style exploration. Sparky says one of MJ's themes actually got snuck in here. Probably by mistake. I can't remember, which one is it? Is it the competition theme that they did? Okay, Wackadude was figuring that special stage arrangement song was the Sonic and Knuckles Invincibility. Yeah. Which is the same main melody as the title theme. But yeah, it's possible that there were, elements of the expanded Super theme in there. Okay, Sparky figures. Bet it was the Knuckles beatbox track, probably. Yeah, I wonder where you hear that in game. Elmarion is rather sure that the original game, Sonic 2 special stages, did not have any flowers. And I think you're right. Now, is this Hydrocity in Act 2? Sega has the rights to this track, don't they? Alright, so I'm playing in ring hunting mode. Dude, Elmarion's like, yeah, oh my god, Hydrocity? This game, brah. This game. It's in a hidden nook and cranny of the gaming industry. And it's a hoot. Oh, did they cut kind of section C? Is it gonna loop around? Yeah, no section C. What's the point? And was that this game's checkpoint? I love this background. It's so just like 2 or 3 colors. Yeah, is Knuckles even in this game? Wow, Electrify. Hello, Electrify. Electrify says that you actually 100%ed this game last night. You're saying it's a solid, underrated Sonic game. Although some of the puzzle piece placements are weird. And you're also saying there's a dramatic difficulty spike. I guess I haven't beaten this game, have I? I think I got to, what is the level called? Chaotic Angel Zone? Oh no. Loses rings. Has no rings. All the rings disappeared. Alright, I'm gonna bogusly save state because this is precarious. This is not Cool Kids Gaming. Elmarion had a good thought. Yeah, Elmarion says it even has that last note a bit earlier. Yeah, I'll have to listen out for that. Dude, Sonic's running sprite is pretty dope. The shape of his face and nose and quills. They're like a little more triangular. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I want to find one of those 1-ups that they advertised on the back of the box. Your copy of Sonic Pocket Adventure didn't boast about the feature of 1-ups? Then I wonder how you were convinced to even buy the game. Electrify explains that this game cranks up the difficulty at the last zone and also the final special stage. Maybe so that when people rented this game from Blockbuster and Hollywood Video, they couldn't beat it in one weekend. I'm just being silly. I don't think there were ever Neo Geo games available for rentals at Blockbuster. Poopin' religious fanatics? That's what AJ Soprano says about Blockbuster. Poopin' religious fanatics. Except he didn't say poopin'. He was really mad about the Wallace and Gromit poster. Wow, this is like a spiritual successor to, what is it? Oh, get the ring. Damn it. This is a really cool boss. Da-da. Alright, I deserve that. Cobalt Star says the Sonic sprite is interesting. It's a retro interpretation of modern Sonic. It even has the green eyes color palette. It sure does. Ghost of Burb and Elmarian certifying that, well, I died. Wackadude with further certification. Doodle. So yeah, Sonic Heroes wagers should be fire. And I think we should do at least some of the 2 out of 3 idea I had, where we do one race, one level head-to-head, higher score wins, but it's best out of 3. So after we settle the first level and figure out who won that, then you can place your bets based on, how much I would need to come back if JJ was ahead or vice versa. Electrify likes this sprite a whole lot. Now, is it possible to get enough torque? Doesn't this part remind you of Assure the Glitch? Coming soon to a sage near us. Alright, I'm not going upstairs. Song is so good. Whoever composed the Hydrocity music? Whoa! Where? Oh, that... Literally what I was about to say is, wait, where do those things come from? It's not a very clear, exit pipe. Elmarian confirms. It got me. Saves state. Alright, yeah. This is a dope boss. And I was talking with JJ about... Oh, damn it. The underrated quality of Dim's bosses. They're underrated. Can chain a couple of hits. Be home in time for dinner. Yeah, this is legendary. This is just the dynamic way that the platforms move based on how you're standing on them and for how long. Absolutely divine. How can I not chain hits? Sonic 2. Don't get greedy, Alex Yard. We talked about this. Yes, I got my ring back. Eggman is dead. Look how burned he is. He can't survive this. Elmarian says that blue enemy would be a good emote. Wow, you can walk through the capsule. Usually the capsule is like a collidable object. So can I just jump on it from directly underneath? This could be legendary or boring. Wow. Setting a new precedent for Sonic. Kapoof certifies Ghost of Burb. Robo is getting the T word in his Twitch recommendations. Elmarian certifies how that made history. By the way, look at the lower left-hand corner. That Sonic life icon looks so, I don't know, just lifeless and plain. This is what, the bonus stage? The glowing orb stage? Gumball indeed. Yeah, it's Gumball. What am I saying? It's not Spirit Orbs. Elmarian loves this song. Surprises at every corner. Wackadude has said, are you saying that Sonic 4 bosses are good? No, but Sonic Advance ones is. Just ask JJ about the quality of, even you could pick a specific game. We just did the Sonic 2 competition last week, Sonic Advance 2, I mean. And yeah, the way that those bosses are heavily affected by the terrain, what you can and can't do, depending on, the slope up ahead or if it's a solid path, that means you cannot just, rinse and repeat. You have to think dynamically. You have to think on your toes. Elmarian spotted some hot dogs. I've always considered them burgers, but I'm just one hedgehog. And you can easily make the case that they are chili dogs. Now, does this scream incomplete artwork to you? Like, what the hell could that possibly be that it's got so many gaps? Is there something useful upstairs? Da, da, da. Wackadude finds episode 2 of Sonic 4's bosses okay, but episode 1 are just plain unoriginal. Yeah, I think I successfully suppressed all memories of Sonic 4's bosses. I vaguely remember the Isn't There a Death Egg Robot rehash member berries. Alright, JJ's back at the saddle, at home, chilling out here in the Alex Yard Zone. We're doing good, JJ. I'm doing bad at the game. And no, Stanley, I didn't see the Elon Musk interview. Did he finally explain how he came up with the idea for the Tesla car? By the way, I think I forgot to, Alright. You got lucky, Elmarian. I'm gonna refund the points because no one bet against you. This is only Act 1, so I'll start a wager now for the rest of the level. And I'll even give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes have started now. Can I make it through? Right, Casino Night. You don't know Casino Night to be a particularly dangerous level. As I've quoted from my childhood Sonic 2 strategy guide, my Sonic 2 physical printed strategy guide had this to say about Carnival Night Zone. It's not very dangerous. In fact, you can kind of pretty much only die if you try to. Wow, I didn't see... Look at how beautiful the skyline looks. I'm gonna get some more altitude, as Tails would say. Look at that. Now, can I get upstairs? Ah, I got sent down by a burger. Let's get out of here. I'll do a special... Ah, man. King Moly is in the house and does not remember Casino Night being on the 8-bit Sonics. Yes, and that's because this game is not included in any of the collections, like Sonic Mega Collection. Trying to figure out what song this is. This is the bonus stage from Sonic & Knuckles, right? The one that has the gambling slot machine, but it's like Sonic 1 special stage combined with Casino Night, I guess you could say. I guess I'll save state. No. Save state. How's Ashura development going, JJ? Because Dubious Depths Radio is back in the saddle, eagerly anticipating at least one more video about the music theory of Sonic Compact Disc Obama CD Harry Potter, as I call it. When I'm feeling frisky. Oh God, oh God. Sonic 3 is good, I tell ya. Aw, that was a Sonic CD troll spike. Dubious Depths wonders... Wow, did you see I got frozen on the thing? Micro glitch. I want to recreate that. I am using the Chevrolet RetroArch emulator. And it has its pluses and its minuses. Nice. JJ reports that Ashura development has been going good. Although JJ is now taking 3 days off to spend time with Wonder Woman. Nice. Oh, am I gonna get crushed here? No. Yeah, JJ shared a trailer or teaser preview of Ashura. And I didn't look at it because I'm so hyped for it that, I don't know, I want to go in, experience everything fresh, knowing what I know of the Ashura version that I've played here on stream. You know, I know what the foundational template of the game's premise is, but I would assume that for all intents and purposes, as well as intensive purposes, that the Ashura the Glitch that is going to come out, Sage, is kind of going to be like a sequel, because it's just so much more stuff. It's not really a sequel. It's just that the first thing was just a demo. But it's going to be, you know, reinvented, fully fleshed out, with graphics. But the question is, for Dubious Depths, what emulator do you use? And why is it Kega? Ghost of Burbs rocking out to these tunes. Should go upstairs. The hype is real, says JJ. Area 3 is 90% complete with the layout. And you definitely have time to add everything that's missing. Hell yeah. When Sage starts, I'll be too busy playing Ashura to pay any attention to Sage. I'm just kidding, man, but we'll see. Sparky's World says, is that Dubious Depths Radio? Sparky likes that guy. It's Dubious Depths Radio, in the house, assuming that's the verified Elon Musk checkmarked account. I'm just kidding about Elon, but you know how Twitter has the checkmark verifications. That's how you know that you love her. James Marsden. He's in that movie, right? Did you see that epic pinball move I just pulled off? It's like pinball is part of the DNA of the Sonic series. Yeah, now. PHNX 256, which is probably an homage to a number of colors, says, this game is not the same without the weird hat switch thing on the pocket color. You know, I guess I'm not familiar with that. Was there an oddity about the hardware of this Neo Geo Pocket micro console? And also, welcome. Now, Dubious Depths Radio has this to say. You were wondering, do I know about the game The Hybrid Front? Oh, do I? Not only do I know about it, that soundtrack was kind of my go-to background music for Season 1 of Alex Yarden News. And there was only one season. It was kind of two, but yes, it's excellent. And, yeah. Yet another proud entry in the Naofumi Hataya Ouvue. Alright, Kyo's in the house, but is not able to hang out at the computer. So you'll be watching tonight's stream over on Elon Musk's... No, not Elon's. On Susan's Rest in Peace's former platform. But hello, Kyo. What's up? Yeah, now, interesting. Ooh, I bet Subsonic Sparky would love this. You can hear the special Naofumi Hataya motif on most of the songs. Yeah, is that the diddle? Because who was it? I forget who, but someone on the Discord posted today. It was a Final Fantasy song that had that. And look, you can't copyright that or claim that individual thing. It's a pretty logical thing that you couldn't expect all other composers to not use it. The same way you could express concern over 6 chord, another chord back to the 1. Nice. Dubious Depths. Just found out about it recently, the Hybrid Front soundtrack, and it's been blowing your mind. Dude, and the vocal samples on that are so incredible. Like, let's go. Chicka 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 down now. Let's go. So amazing. Okay, Elmarian says Volcano Valley's bass has that motif. Yeah, it does. That's very true. Good ear. Alright, I think I gotta go on this. And then... I gotta get on that flipper and go northeast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's nowhere to go. Does it want me to go down? I'll go down. Alright. The whole time I was going the wrong way. Alright, here's a spiritual successor to you-know-what. Only it's more developed. No, there's nothing wrong with the Sonic 2 one. Alright, you should not chain hits. Oh boy. When was the last time I save stated? Where's my sweetheart? Do you like that move, man? Oh, I got those skills. Now, let's see how far back I gotta go. Oh, it's this part. That's fine. Sparky's World recommends that Collision Chaos Radio check out Virtua Racing's deluxe soundtrack, some of Hataya's best work. Wow, I would love to say something about the Virtua Racing soundtrack, but I can't. But pretty soon I can, after the bonus video comes out. Alex, your bonus video focuses on Virtua Racing? It doesn't focus on it, but I've already said too much. I noticed in the depths of Who Gives a Crap internet lore, what's it called? They never posted the Virtua Racing soundtrack to YouTube as individual songs. I can only find it as a complete soundtrack. And you might say, who cares? And I would not have a good answer. But I don't know, I just like the comfort of knowing all the ones are there. See how fast I got back here? JJ says, who cares? Us. That's who. I certainly care. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Sparky's World says, Collision Chaos Radio is here? That guy's a legend. No, only Dubious Depths Radio. But I think Collision Chaos Radio has maybe popped in at some point. Alright, why don't I... Should I riskily do a save state here? Yeah, screw it. Let's make it interesting. Actually, I'll change the slot. Alright, so when I load state, I gotta quickly maneuver. So have any of you played NES World Championships? I beat them. King Moly is excited for the weekend. You're going on holiday. Nice. Are you going to Busch Gardens or Disney? Or Casa Bonita? Casa Bonita. I bet Stanley knows about Casa Bonita. It's just a $1 bet I'm placing verbally. I'm just kidding about the bet. What is this, Mushroom Hill? Dubious Depths agrees. Virtua Racing is great too. I guess I'll save state. Been just scraping by this entire run. Nice. Ghost of Burb says Ghost of Burb's dad likes to go there. Yes, and Stanley says it's owned by South Park. So is there only one? Or is it a chain? I guess I thought there was only one, or if there was more than one, that they're all kind of in the just somewhere in the general neighborhood of Colorado. And hey, what's up, Ultra Gameplays? I almost missed you because of the green username color, but I'm glad I finally caught you. But yeah, they did a great episode of South Park that was simply entitled Casa Bonita. And it was based on a real place, and then years later, it was looking like it was gonna go out of business, but then Trey Parker saved it through the action of purchasing it. And it seems to be kind of like a deluxe Chuck E. Cheese, like much more deluxe, with more gimmicks and water slides and guest appearances by Bozo the Clown, face painting, carnival games, free Neo Geo Pocket consoles. Alright, Sparky says, there's only one Casa Bonita in the town of Denver. Ultra Gameplays doesn't watch South Park. Well, if you ever get old enough to watch it, it's a cultural institution of satire, commentary, pushing the envelope, occasional live-action footage. It has it all. Sparky said it was basically derelict for years, and the quality completely tanked. So, that they weren't able to get much of a bump from the press that they got on South Park. Oh, okay, Ghost of Bird was talking about the Poconos. Now, I've heard of the Poconos. Poconos is in Pennsylvania, in Pimp Problem Town, right? Does anyone know what happened to Pimp Problem? Is he retiring or not? Should I be concerned? You know, to say, oh, I'm stepping down from Sonic CD Restored. You know, stepping down, you make it seem like this is a publicly traded company. It's just you refusing to stop tweaking the same mod for 3 years or more. Hey, look who it is, Otto Yeah. What's up, Otto Yeah? And hello, says Otto Yeah to other Neo Geo enthusiasts. Alright, Subsonic says, sorry, Sparky's World says, the episode actually oversold it. Because the show was based on, interesting, how amazing it used to be. That's funny. I'd love to see a side-by-side comparison of Golden Age Casa Bonita and rip-off Chuck E. Cheese. Otto Yeah wonders what news we have today. Well, we don't have any segments because I'm burnt out and trying to move the bonus video over the finish line, and it is just about done. But yeah, one bit of news that I was mentioning to, and hey, what's up, James Esquivel? Is that like a Squirrel Esquire lawyer? I love that. But I don't mean to poke fun at your name. How you doing, James? Are you wanting to get a bubble right now? I think only one bubble came in that entire cycle. Yeah, Sparky's World says the revitalization is all about getting it back to the status that it was at. Sparky has seen videos of it, and it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it does have, like, water slides, right? Yeah, Dubious Depths Radio says, you swear this game reuses the OG tracks in the most weird ways. It was weird indeed hearing Hydrosity's music in the earlier level, yeah. And of course, I marveled over the novelty of this bizarre soundtrack in at least one of my music theory videos. I was like, yeah, when you get to Gigantic Angel Zone, it looks like Metropolis, but the music is our good friend Desert Palace. Give me that bubble. I feel like the drowning clock overall is quicker in this game compared to others. Now, is this Aquatic Relic Zone? Is that the name of this level? Because if it is... Does it want me to get a running jump over this? If it is, This is going to be included in my 10 years from now iceberg video about Sonic 2 Special Edition, which is that when he's in Aquatic Ruin Zone, he goes into one of those log tunnels, but when he comes out, it's this. It's this graphics, this gameplay. But, you know, of course, he's not going to acknowledge that because it's just a regular part of the game. Ghost of Verb confirms the place is poppin'. All you need to do to get people in the house is play a game with a solid blue color as the background. That's all you need. Hey, Super Rayman. Yeah, Super Rayman missed a micro Pugsy mention. But yes, hello Super Rayman and welcome. Interesting. AutoYas says you believe Sega can't touch this game due to legal reasons. What are the legal reasons? Did Proto Dimps say, don't touch this game, Sega? Oh, there was a Pugsy mentioned Super Rayman, and the person who mentioned it was me. I mentioned it because I can't give it away yet, but if I understand correct me if I'm wrong, Super Rayman. Alright, I gotta deal with Knuckles. Remind me about Pugsy. Oh, you can't get him in the air like on Genesis. Is this, flying battery music? We have the rights. Ow. It's just as an easy much of a joke as on the Mega Drive. Alright, I have to play perfectly, because I have no rings. That was so incredibly stupid and bad. I'll get back to it soon. I'm really sorry, team. This is not my finest hour of gaming. But now I'll just speedrun my way through. AutoYa is going to put some games on your modded PS2, like Mega Collection Plus. Okay, Super Rayman says, Dimps used some standalone Sonic 3 tracks, if you recall. Yeah, we were saying that, I think, Sparky mentioned that, what's it called? That the Knuckles beat, that's kind of intrinsically connected to Blood on His Dance Floor by Michael Jordan. Come on. Yeah, Ultra Gameplay says, Hidden Palace appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, this is some important lore. Here we were incorrectly thinking that the Hidden Palace was like, you know, on a side corridor when you're exiting Lava Reef. But no, it was on, whatever the name of Sonic 2's island is. Always forget. I'm gonna go to a Cooler Kids route. Okay, Sparky says this game is SNK's property. Wow, and Lorestream, hello Lorestream. Lorestream says, that's the reason why it's not in the Encyclopedia. And now I'm downstairs. Wow, that was such a long fall. This is an expansive game. You think it's a dinky handheld game? It has so many different paths. Stanley wonders if I paid out the wager. I don't think so, but I lost it. This is obnoxious. I'm so sorry. I'm down here again, everybody. Ultra Gameplay says, Hidden Palace is officially placed in Aquatic Hydrocity Zone, Act 2. Wow, did you see that only on Neo Geo Pocket physics quirk? I'm tearing up the place. Ah, look at the red pig underwater. West Side Story Island, confirms Sparkies. We are on West Island. What a creative name. Very immersive. Tells you a lot about the personality of the island. West Island. Yeah, it really enriches the narrative so you know that it's not in the east. I'm not even going to go to the special stages. Third Bruno is hyper confirmed here, hanging out. Sparky's World is still just blown away that they collaborated on the Sonic game. Back when Sega was still making consoles. Yeah, I guess it's because Sega was not a hardware maker for, portable gaming, as it were. I'm gonna save state. Dubious Depths Radio says, imagine if Sonic Team did an update for Frontiers and they brought back Little Planet. Dude, if they did that, Sparky's World would like it. And so would I. Ghost of Burb is gonna get some of that vital H2O. Aw, man, I fell downstairs again. You know what's kind of funny is that I got a comment on YouTube video that said, hey, Alex, I heard some of your music in a new Ololilia documentary. So I guess in the past week, someone made a new long-form video about Ololilia, and word on the street is that my music is in it. So I went to the video, and I kind of looked around and scrubbed to get to the part about the video game. I was not able to find my music, so it's possible that it's not in there, and the person who commented, just assumed it was my music. I don't really know. But yeah, that'll be the second time I'm kind of mentioned in a 1 million plus viewed Ololilia documentary. Oops. Yeah, Ultra says, it's just like real Aquatic Ruin, but first. Yeah, and I mean, this literally is the substitute for Aquatic Ruin in Sonic 2 Special Edition, which was the unreleased version that was going to come out on the Sega CD 32X. James Bond is here to save the day. What the? Look at the the emerald falls out of his pocket, and he's just like lying on his deathbed now. No dialogue narrative. Wow, he's amazed. Oh, that was unfortunate. What is this, Sonic Frontiers? Well, it would be too easy if I just got to keep the emeralds. Sparky says, nah, I wouldn't, but I forgot what Sparky will not do. Did you see the way Sonic looked when he was flinging up? I don't even remember this. Alright. Oh yeah, I talk about this in the Azure Lake video. I forgot. And I made a video about it. Oh, Sparky says that the Knuckles theme just played. I missed it. How did I miss that? It's because I blinked. Stanley wonders if I've heard of Captain Laserhawk because it has Rayman in it. Well, I'll have to ask our resident Rayman expert, Sparky's World. JJ says, Crime of the Century, you got to see your birthday present, Mega Drive, and the Sonic 1 box cover is fake. So was that, like, purchase used as a gift, but it turned out to be, like, a counterfeit? I had questions about my Sonic 1, because it had the big not for resale kind of label on it. Or Sonic 2. I guess our Sonic 2 has the not for resale, but I always thought it was 1, but it must be 2, because we got 2, with the console that Christmas. But, yeah, as Ghost Burb says, yeah, the one that came with the console. Sparky wonders if that thing that was mentioned, Captain Laserhawk, that has Rayman, Sparky wonders, is that the show? Well, this is a TV show where Rayman is a drug addict. I wouldn't be surprised, because didn't Rayman do the karaoke of that Sex Bomb song? Michel Ancel just couldn't help himself. He's like, I want to make it so that this children's character sings a provocative Sex Bomb song as a slice of content that... What was it even for? Stanley says, Rayman is a TV host. So he's like Gex. JJ says that Sex, CEX, Kex, killed the UK retro games market, and now they're scamming people. Alright, I will, I'm gonna play this until... If I die once, that's it. That's it. And then I'm gonna set up for Heroes Wagers with JJ. Now, Third Bruno began with a DS Lite, so he's not familiar with everything that came before. Yeah, like Gerald Ford, John F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, all that stuff came before the DS Lite. Ghost of Burb says, oh dang, it's 5 already. Super Rayman sniffed out the Death Egg Act 1 music. How very fitting. It wasn't composed by Masato Nakamura, so they were allowed to use it. That's one of the big unquestioned questions of the Sonic series and fan base. Sonic fandom that Adult Swim ranked at the lowest ring of hell. Now, I would assume this would... Oh, okay, so the fire, roars and gets bigger. That's probably when it will hurt you. Wow, I stayed alive. Yeah. Can I go up? Good physics. Sparky's World explains that CEX had a big scandal when they were selling repros without disclosing it. But now, they have to let you know. But it sounds like JJ's gift giver got scammed still, is it? JJ wonders what was that noise. I don't know. Was it a fan or something? Chickens. Roosters shoot pellets. Ultra Gameplay says, if only Sonic Pocket Adventure was actually Sonic Adventure. What, you want a recreation of Windy Valley or whatever it's called? Oh, I made a confirmed noise? I don't even remember now. Doesn't this give you Flying Battery vibes? Oh boy. Is this a door? Oh, you can go through? How random. This is unprecedented in Sonic games. You can even see Sonic through the window. How random. I wonder if it has the flat 2 that Death Egg has. Alright, I'm getting annoyed by this. Goodbye. Let's set up for Sonic the Hedgehog Heroism versus JJ. 2 out of 3 wagers. We play one race, figure out who's leading 1-0, and then we bet on the remaining 2. Can I come back with 2? I gotta answer 1 loss with 2 wins. Yes, Ghost of Burb says, we're about to get going with some Gaming of the Heroes variety. Yeah, baby. So, go grab a snack pretzel. Shower your pet with love, attention, and affection. And pretty soon, we'll be hearing people say, I'll take it from here. I'll take the lead. And such. See you soon, chillins. Oh, and someone's got to nominate something for content critique today. But that video game donkey video for Sonic Adventure, that has potential. It sure do. And yeah, Vector wonders, how do you nominate? It's pretty informal. You just kind of persuade us here in chat. JJ nominates a JJ content slice. I would maybe still take a peek at JJ's, not as the content critique, but I did want to look at maybe at JJ's VOD of Super Metroid, just maybe at the very, very end. Ghosted Bird works tomorrow, so he's not going to be here. Alas. Work is important. But yeah, Dubious Depths. Sorry, I kind of lost track of YouTube chat for a bit. Cobalt Star saw me say, I'm out of here, and then jump out. Alright, Vector Sater's gonna mull it over. Third Bruno nominates Skitty Bitty's I Hate Tears of the Kingdom. It's her first and only long video, and is more rational and thought out than the title implies. That's a great option too. Alright, Dubious Depths is gonna hop over to Twitch. So pretty soon, if you're looking at Twitch chat, you're gonna see Dubious Depths in the near future. I have foreseen it. Sparky didn't believe for a second that it would be the Rio 64 theme. It's just too vanilla.
Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here. Now, then stick around. Why not? But anyway, that's more than enough waffling. Let's dive right into things.
And just a continued lament for the absolute collapsing under its own weight. Game explained. It's a shell of his former self. Wackadude can't believe it's not butter, and can't believe that it's Justin Brillo Timberlake. Alright, Vector Sater is nominating Korean BFs, the drop kick that made history. Is that a video about the WWE, like Stone Cold Steve Austin doing drop kicks? Dubious Depth says your name on Twitch is something else. But Prism just joined us. Prism, you missed the best Sonic game on the Neo Geo Pocket, which is called Sonic Pocket Adventure. It has good graphics, great physics. Great physics. Sonic Heroes. King Molly is going to miss Super Metroid on Saturday. You'll be on a plane. Well, the good news is, this weekend's Super Metroid is just 1 hour. It's kind of a warm-up to start Season 2 of Super Metroid. So yeah, it's nearly the appetizer this weekend. I'm sure JJ and I will do at least one full game speed run with certified hype like we did for Dread. That was legendary. And I won. Sorry, JJ. I had to say it. Somehow I managed to beat JJ in Metroid Dread. And the only reason why it was a big surprise at the end is because around halftime, a bunch of people were saying in chat, Alex, JJ is ready to take a break. Alex, JJ is ready to take a break. So I stopped, and JJ kept going. That wasn't JJ's fault. And hey, what's up, Silver Soul Bay? Silver Sobe says, what content will be critiqued? Genesis music? No, but I will probably do another Genesis Music Odyssey hangout next Wednesday. But yeah, this week, for the content critique, the leading candidate right now is Sonic Adventure video by Video Game Donkey. You know, I think that's a good one. That's the leading nomination right now, because I've expressed my mixed feelings about Donkey's content in the past. So maybe this video will be a perfect case study for me to articulate my poop. Vector Sater explains, it's about the video that he mentioned is about a hype moment from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Tournament at the 2024 Evolution Championship Series. Wow, they're still at it in 2024. Glad to hear it. I gotta get rid of this overlay. Open Dolphin Heroes. Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes. Alright. Enjoy the intro. And hey, what's up, Shadow Ops? Welcome. JJ says, somehow Yardatine returned. Is that a Palpatine bit? Because I skipped most of my college classes about Star Wars. Everyone behave while I set things into motion. Oh, and of course I gotta get JJ's feed. What am I thinking? Prism wonders if I'll do any music theory on the 8-bit music. Sonic 2 Master System and Sonic Chaos goes hard. You know, as much as I'd like it, I would say it's not as likely to do the 8-bit stuff. I could just imagine it getting so much less views. But I like a lot of it. I would say that I would be open to finding a way of talking about it in some form. Alright, sorry. I gotta focus on setting this up. I'm getting carried away with these great conversations. So let's pull up JJ's feed. Third Bruno says your college once had a Harry Potter class, and you remember you walked between two distant buildings behind a student dressed up for it. Wow, you had to dress up every class or you wouldn't get participation points? Now, Stanley, you lost the wager, right? Because I died a whole lot. You lost a lot of points in the wager, huh, Stanley? JJ knows someone who likes Harry Potter. Obama. Luna Lovegood is his favorite. Alright, I gotta pull up JJ's feed. Eyes on the prize. Ba 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 ba. It's Jage. Yeah, and then, who was it that said... Yoshi said the music at the beginning cracks? I can't hear the music right now, but is anything since then still cracking? Crack-a-lacking. Alright. I got JJ wide, but no, I need JJ feed. There it is. I'll do a quick alt. Is it alt or control? Not control. Go. Here we go. Alright. How about this? I'm gonna take my quick break. We're gonna get going momentarily. But in the meantime, why don't I open the table to JJ? You can pick the first level that we do. And then, but that level is the first of the 2 out of 3. So once we finish that level, we'll set up the bet. Alright, be right back real quick.
Breaking through your crazy maze like a laser beam, my eyes on you. Watch me.
Alright. Alright, JJ nominates a Seaside Hill warm-up. And we'll be ready to do that as soon as I change did I just... What the hell? Somehow my browser window just closed. Yeah, but Stanley, just to make sure, you lost the wager, right? I just want to make sure, because it's like, what, 1,500 points that you bet? So I don't want to get it wrong. I'm going to click nice and quickly. I'm at my Twitch hub. Change the category to Sonic Hero. Sonic Hero. There it is. And yeah, Prism has thoughts. It's a little bit too many details for me to be able to stop and read. But if you have a 2 or 3 line version of that... Yeah, Cobalt Star says a lot of heroes lately. Yeah, you know, I've kind of been gravitating toward, you know, playing games that I'm really into at the moment in the Sonic series, which is mainly this and Shadow. I've been streaming them a lot. It is partly because I really love the games and want to play them, but it's like I've climbed through so much of the Sonic series on streams that I'm kind of running out of new Sonic games to stream. So that's putting more of an emphasis now on arcs, such as getting all the emblems, which today's session actually is part of that all emblems arc. I could get an emblem in the course of beating JJ at a level. Dubious Depths always felt that Casino Park's music always felt like something out of Sonic's said deck. Alright, so... Okay, Prism's TLDR was that the Shadow Gens website hints at a possible 4th playable character. That is what Sonic Stadium said, however, they were a little bit assuming. It has since emerged that it's not necessarily a playable character. But I'm ready to go, JJ, and I assume you are too by looking at your feed. So, me and JJ are going to go head-to-head for points. You know, and I'll actually... So I'm going to start a wager that's just for this one. Okay? But then the understanding is that it's a 2 out of 3, and I'll do a separate wager for the remainder of the 2 out of 3. So I'm going to pay out the wager, and JJ's ready. So all I got to do is the prediction. Who will get more points? Alex. JJ. I wonder if JJ is going to bet against himself. That's a thing that you're allowed to do. Alright, 2 minutes have begun. Me or JJ? Alright, JJ, I'm going to do the verbal countdown. 3, 2, this, go. Let's blast through with Sonic speed. Nice. Cobalt Star says, Sonic Heroes is so good, so no problem on your end. Dubious Depths Radio says this theme, probably the, Oh, you know what? I picked the challenge mission. Did JJ? I guess... Alright, I screwed up. Because, yeah, I should not pick the time-limited one. You know, if we're a little bit out of sync, that's perfectly alright. Yoshi the Oreo is enjoying an advertisement. Alright, thank you, JJ. Got the courtesy pause while I get back to where I'm supposed to be. But yes, as Dubious Depth said, that amazing menu music, yeah, if that's a Hataya song, I'm not surprised, because I have often touted how great it is. Alright, I think we're in business, JJ. Just John 43. Developer of Ashura His Glitch. Ultra Gameplays at one point saw exactly 300 points. I screwed that part up. Does JJ know the importance of getting all the light speed dashes? Oh, I fell. There's enemies up here. Or maybe not on Sonic's playthrough. But I'll line up in formation. Wow, despite lining up in formation, I got barely any of those rings. Not gonna stop for the key. This is a capital G game that defined an era of your life, or maybe had an influence on your own creative arc. Alright, I'm gonna use Tails because I think it will launch us. Oh yeah, I never come up here typically. Are there enemies down there? I'm being indecisive. Wow, I could skip all of this if I wanted. This song is perfect. Damn it, just missed the bus. I missed a 2000 combo, JJ. I hope you're taking advantage of that. Shadow Ops wants Sega to hire the Noisy Neighbors to do the next Sonic game theme. Noisy Neighbors? Since I never heard of them, I assume that's your band. Good times at Seaside Hill. This is your Wednesday drive. Third Bruno says it's also the least repetitive. What is? The Noisy Neighbors? These Tails can clean up quickly. I think there's some enemies on this upper route. Certainly plenty down there. I always come up here, but I don't know if it's actually the best way to go. Did I get him? One of my teammates did. That's the power of friendship. You have enough friends around that cry tears, you can rescue people back from the dead. Like in the Pokemon movie. Alright, Trip's ring. Damn it, only Knuckles. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The song Third Bruno was talking about. Alright, Shadow Ops says that those noisy neighbors. Hey, what the hell's happening? You see the homing attack is glitching out? Got classic jank, fresh out of the oven. The original singers of Sonic the Hedgehog Saturday morning cartoon. Alright, I admit, I don't remember how it goes. Is it the one that goes, Sonic, he can really move, Sonic, he's got an attitude? That's the real song, right? I'm not imagining it. Alright. Oh, alright. Third Bruno was saying that that thing that was happening was not a glitch. It was actually Team Sonic's post-blast effect. And I'm so sorry. I know I always forget how it works. So to Sonic's Team Blast attack, after the Team Blast finishes, you have to do something with Tails? Why didn't the other pals get any rings? It was lined up in formation. Yeah, I'll Team Blast. Alright, his Thunder Shoot will be special, says Third Bruno. Right after the Team Blast. Oh, alright, I'm excited to experiment with it. 2,000 points, JJ. What do you think about that? What a wild ride. Oh, Am I going to have a team blast for the final set? Oh, Wackadude's cooking up some mac and cheese. Getting me hungry. Ghost of Burb wonders if Big was forced to go on vacation. Oh yeah, it was doing the thing. So what is that exactly? What is different about Tails' Thunder Shoot? Like, what's that? What's supposed to be going on? Dubious Depth says, when I do Palm Tree Panic Zone, don't forget to talk about Salad Plain, too. I mean, every time I go to a restaurant, if I get a salad, I always get it plain. Ah, okay. Yoshi explains. Alright, I had 65.6. So let me type that in chat. 65.6. Alright, so it looks like I beat JJ. JJ got 63.2. So, I'm gonna pay out the first wager to Vector Satyr, among others. Okay? So, now I'm up 1-0. So now the wager's going to be who will win best out of 3, Alex or JJ. Okay, so I will because I won. Now I'm leading. I will let JJ pick the next level. Any character, any team, I'm down. So I'll leave it open 2 minutes. But let's at least pick the level. Alright, Ghost of Burb, in the midst of a weird work week, I'm glad you got to at least spend some time with us. So have a good night and give the Burbs my best. Third Bruno says, Sonic and Knuckles go all over the place during the team blast. You think you can hit multiple enemies? Alright, JJ says Grand Metropolis. Alright, as Team Sonic. That's a level in Sonic Robo Blast 2 card. Wow, and I might get the A rank for this. Alright, so betting is open for another... Oh, I haven't even started it? Alright, sorry. So, I'm winning 1-0. And you have 2 minutes to bet. Is JJ now going to win too? Alright, let's do it, JJ. I'm going to click the button in 3, 2, 1. This. Dubious Depths was talking about the past prototype of Palm Tree Panic. Shadow Ops says the other game to use Blast in the attack name was Sonic 3D Blast. It was known as the Blast Attack, and it was only obtained using the Gold Shield. I gotta get the Gold Shield more often. Is that the homing attack? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Right, JJ has his work cut out for him. He would need to win the next 2. So, is that me telling you should definitely predict that I will win? Not necessarily, but that could be a conclusion that you draw on your own. I have nostalgia for first playing this in 2016. I have nostalgia for all the times I've raced on this track with Kyo and JJ and everybody. It's a good track. It's in vanilla Sonic Robo Blast 2 car, and it's only 2 laps. Who cares about that last detail? I'm not going for the key. Almost got everybody all in midair. But I lost it. Alright, do I want to go get this thing? Yeah, because Tails will level up. Crap, I missed it. Oh, I got 2 rings of justice. Wonder how many Jage got. Shadow Ops confirms. Yes. Oh, I almost didn't make it for reasons. How sick is that bridge mechanic? Let's see if I can get these so quickly that I'm able to ride the ring trail and then... No, not quick enough. I assume it can be done, but... Now this should be another 2,000, because there's homies down here. 2,000 in the bank. Another 20 rings. I missed out on that light ring trail, but whatever. Whoops. Can't win them all, unless you do. Third Bruno says none because he died. Did JJ die? Interesting. Prism has 2 questions. What was my first Sonic game, and what was my favorite to play for score? Well, my first ever Sonic game that marks the 2 phases of my life, before and after Sonic, right? The first game that gave me the Hey. This was awful. That gave me the introduction to it all was, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, which came out in 1991, and I guess I saw it in the fall of 93? Yes! I guess? That's it! Got it! So Sonic 2 was already out, but then that year, that first grade, that fabled, pivotal, formative first grade year, that was when I saw the commercials on TV with Sonic snowboarding down Ice Caps Mountain. See how quickly I defeated that enemy without using the tornado thing? And I've been meaning to finally review more closely the Pac-Man World 2 music parallels that the third Bruno was talking about. And yeah, more Pac-Man this weekend. I assume there's more Scoopa Dooba Scubba Dubba levels with that great music and the cool, chill swimming mechanics. I like what I played. Alright, what's my favorite Sonic game to play for score? You know, it would probably be this or Shadow. You know, Shadow, me really having so much incredible amounts of fun and rewarding gameplay experiences with Shadow the Hedgehog, that's a fairly recent phenomenon. So I don't have as much hours under my belt of Shadow the Hedgehog. But yeah, I honestly think that this and Shadow the Hedgehog are where it's at for the points experience. Now, as far as 2D Momentum Sonic, what's the best one to do a score run of? I guess Sonic 3. Sonic 3 was the game that started it all for me in terms of score runs. And I do think it works great in Sonic 1 and 2. Cars. How did they get the license to Disney Pixar's Cars? That was a pretty good get. Alright, did JJ die? I see JJ's crossing through the cars. JJ missed the jump. Don't crack under pressure, my man. You're playing live on the air. I'm talking shid. And I'm gonna get at least 60k. Eblo doesn't know who needs to hear this, but Pac-Man World 2 is better than Mario Sunshine. Take that, Charles. 63.9.
That was tight!
Alright, yeah, no, Third Bruno said he died early on, but I'm looking at his score tally, and it's climbing up. He might have me. I think he has me beat. How did you do this, JJ? Yeah, 6. Alright, JJ's got it. Congrats. So, this wager is still active. Because it's now 1-1. Wow, and we got about 600 points bet on both sides. So I guess I get to choose now, since JJ won. That cool, JJ. Alright, yeah, JJ had a homing attack at the edge, but it was just at the beginning. Yeah, and well, first let me pick the level. I'll keep it Sonic just to keep it standardized. I could pick Casino Park to be a jerk. How about we could do bullets, we could do frogs, do jungles, so many options. Yeah, I want to do Lost Jungle. And maybe I'll get my A rank. So I see JJ. Alright, JJ's at Lost Jungle. So this is it. Best out of 3. This is gonna settle it. 3, 2, go. Wackadude says, quick score question. When playing Sonic 3 for score, can you use the drop dash and peel out and insta-shield in Sonic 3 Air? Yeah, I mean, I don't really necessarily prescribe. Yeah, obviously you're free to do whatever you're inclined to, but I get your question. Now, yeah, as Third Bruno is talking about, yeah, the insta-shield is an important part of Sonic 3, just flat out. So, yeah, there's no issue using the insta-shield. In fact, you know, a lot of game mechanics in that game are organized around it. Is it worth it to fight that robot giant? We'll find out at the victory podium. Oh, I love this music. It just shows you how good this soundtrack is. That even the song that's like kind of less melodic, a little more abstract, it's still freaking awesome. I love it so much. Damn. I missed my opportunity. The evil frog got me in the end. But yeah, insta-shield for sure. Yeah, I pretty much would say just use the base abilities. I know my recommendations not to use shields is controversial. Is it worth it to hit this button of destiny? No. But I just did. Alright, I didn't need it to have,
Ready anytime.
20 rings. Why, yes. Prism recommends that if anyone's ever going to post their scores, you should explain which version of the game you're playing, which moves you're doing, yeah, all that stuff. It very much serves in the interest of transparency. Shadow Off says SA1 integrated the blast attack as a homing attack. Sonic Adventure 1 has a homing attack? You're darn right it does. How else are you going to get to enemies in a 3D space? Let's head up there. One of the best parts of the game is the simple, everyday dialogues between the brothers. It's an afternoon with the boys, here in your Wednesday drive. Leave it to him. Alright, I'm not going to use the fly until I get up here, man. Nice. I wonder how JJ's doing. 'Cause I'm doing good. He better watch out. So one of the reasons why this is one of the best games to play for score sessions like this is because your time bonus is prorated. So what that ends up meaning is that every move you make, every step you take, all matters. It's not set up like Sonic 3, where it's just brackets of time. You know, under 2 minutes, you get this much. Under 3 minutes, you get this. It's just, for this, it's prorated down to the micro... Whoa, have I ever been on this alternate? Huh, Sonic didn't take damage. Four-piece combo. A four-piece spicy nugget. Here's that black frog again. Was that an item? No, it was an explodable. I love this part. I love going here with Knuckles and just soaking in the scenery. Look at this. Oh, the simple pleasures in this life, you guys. Emulated dolphin graphics. Running through this enchanting hallway. Rings to collect. Knuckles at the helm. Instant team blast. Level up orbs. We get 2 level up orbs? You're damn right, and they're 500 points each. I hope JJ remembers to collect those orbs. Wow, I've never been up here. I wonder, is that a... Uh-oh. Please have enough juice. Yes.
I'll take care of them.
I love getting the final hit by just falling on top of him from the recoil. If I don't make it. That flower again. And yes, as Third Bruno points out, those bigger robots are each 500 points. Yeah, that's why I typically destroy them. Yeah, that finisher from Knuckles. Love it. Precarious fruit. Didn't even have to use my double jump. I hope JJ remembered to activate the frog, because otherwise you get sent up here and there's nothing to grind on. Oh god. Hazards. Any other enemies? No more. Froggy, there are you. Where am I going in this life? Courtesy fruit.
There's that black frog again.
Yay, I didn't get got by the black frog. I used the shortcut. But you can get that shortcut of platforms back, I think, can't you? Here he go. Alright, everyone's leveled up. So it's a total wash. Hey, how you doing, Polar Wildcat Studios? Did you know about this shortcut? Alright, it could all turn to poop here at the end with this stressful chase. I'm going to turn my volume up a smidge so I can hear the sound effect. Now, I see JJ's grinding. Is he going to take the shortcut? No, look at all that time he's wasting. Alright, he shortcutted eventually. Yeah, Wackadude plays with the drop dash, insta-shield, and peel out.
They're trying to take us down to the swamp. Hurry!
I think there's nothing wrong with that.
There's something really big in that swamp. Interesting. Let's see who's fast.
What can I say? I don't know what happened. I suppose that's a bummer, man. Now I'm gonna lose the 2 out of 3 because of the set piece. I really want to know if there was something I did. Something I did. I want to know. Oh, what a poop-a-da poop-poop. JJ's gonna win the 2 out of 3. All right, you know what? I think for my entire life, when I play this part, I've been holding the joystick, like forward, toward the camera. But right now, I'm only hitting the jump button. And that's probably what I should have been doing my whole life. It's not necessary to hit the control stick. That may have indirectly or directly caused that collapse. I can't believe that happened. I had JJ cornered. JJ's gonna win because I died. Yeah, Yoshi says I talked that smack and got smacked. Yeah, look how many not 31k points I got. Congrats, JJ. You took the first best 2 out of 3. Shoot.
Not my day.
All right. So, yeah, I'll let... So let me pay out the lost wager to the biggest winner of this wager. It was No, sorry, Wackadude. You lost. Third Bruno is doubling his money. Nice going, Third Bruno. You have Wackadude to thank. All right, JJ, any suggestions? You want to do a different... Maybe a Team Dark? And the Team Dark could be the mission or the regular level. I would do either. Wackadude sometimes uses elemental shields when it's a bit faster. Yeah, I don't typically use those. And hello, Adam the. No, Adman the. Here you are. Are you Dubious Depths Radio? Alright, I see JJ's on Bingo Highway. Let's do it. Team Dark Bingo Highway. So it would be regular, right? Not the challenge mission? I've gotten an E rank on it so far. Yeah. I assume it's the regular one. And if it is, I'm ready to go. 3, 2, us. Wow, has JJ gotten an A? And do I see that on his menu? Alright, Adman the is indeed. Dubious Depths Radio. And did you make your username before or after Oshima revealed that it was going to be called Dubious Depths, you know, R2? Oh, alright. So also, we've started, but sorry for the false start. I'm just going to start the next wager. So this is just for this one. Just for Bingo Highway. You have 2 minutes to bet. But this is also going to be part of a best 2 out of 3. But the first wager right now, you have 2 minutes that have already begun, is who's specifically going to win Bingo Highway, the headshot. Now, I should not be up here. So let's go down. Wackadude remembers the part in Marble Garden Act 2 where you have to spin dash. Yeah, the blue vinyl, as I call it. Fire, fire. Damn it. I missed the bus. Yeah, now Shadow Ops has always appreciated the level up mechanic in this game, and I have too. I really don't understand what all the backlash about it is. I think people are just totally outraged at the idea that if you die, you lose all your levels. So now you have to trudge through the rest of the level, you know, with a weakened arsenal of attacks. So it takes you longer to fight enemies that would normally be a lot quicker. But I have no issue with that. If anything, it's good. It gives you an incentive to not die, which goes without saying, but it's also like, it can come into play if you're playing at all in a arcade capacity. You know, then it's kind of like Metroid. You find yourself in a jam where you don't have a lot of health, and you gotta change your playstyle as a consequence. Punishment. Ouch. Third Bruno says, neat thing about the soundtrack. The beginning part of the previous level's theme has sound effects that make the song's bass line. Is it the right now? Maybe not, but I love that sound. Alright, I need to go forward, man. That's how you win. God, Flipper. What? I'm the one who always says how good this is. I almost fall off the board. That wouldn't have been fair, man. Oh my god. JJ's pulling ahead, I assume. Alright, forward progress, baby. They got robots right here on the pinball table. It's anarchy. Are these flippers placed a little bit differently for Team Dark? Why does this feel so incredibly narrower than usual?
Chaos control.
Hey, how you doing, King Samurai? Welcome to Sonic Heroes. Here on your Wednesday drive. Time is frozen. We're in the golden age. You know how your boss says, I can't believe it's already like the middle of August. All you gotta tell him is, the reason why time passes quickly for you is because you spend all of your weeks the same way. You know, just working for the man, doing errands, and then zoning out in front of Hulu at night. Yeah, if all of your days blend together in mediocrity, then the days will go slow, but the weeks will go very, very fast. Wow, there were so many of those pulleys. I would only expect to see that many pulleys at like a McDonald's play place. Oh god. I lost the 2,000. I lost 1,000 points due to that error. Third Bruno confirms zoning out at Hulu is America's pastime, depending on which American you're talking to, but they're certainly not watching 3.5-hour MLB baseball matches no mo. Uses Team Blast. Adman The says, watch this. Who needs to level up? I love that even Omega can do like the slow slide, skydiving. You know, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles join hands Captain Planet style to kind of float down safely, and you know, it's kind of like Knuckles' glide basically in 3D. It's kind of amazing. Alright, I gotta hyper focus, man. No, 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 no. Such amazing sound effects in this game. Blung. I love it. It's so satisfying. Blung. Literally perfect encapsulation of the pinball vibe. Look at this skyline. Absolutely stunning PNG. Did this get nominated for PNG of the Year at the Jeff Keighley Game Awards? And now, the nominees for excellence in PNG skyboxes. Sonic Heroes. Borderlands. Elden Ring, Shadow of My Tree. Have any of you seen the Borderlands movie? I'm just kidding, of course no one did. Can I make it across without activating these fun gimmicks? Yeah, Yoshi unfortunately laments that they've ruined the Borderlands IP. Yeah, I listened to a little bit of what the deal is with the Borderlands movie. Apparently they got Cate Blanchett as the lead actress, which is great. She's a great actress, but you know, the word is that you can tell she doesn't give a crap and is just churning it out for the paycheck. And I also heard that they, you know, decided to not really honor the story of the game. I don't even know much about Borderlands. All I know is, it's a cel-shaded first-person shooting. You shoot bullets in those games. And it has edgy internet humor or something. Alright, here's the final dangerous stretch. This is where it starts. Alright, King Moly's heading off to sleep. Thanks for popping in and getting your heroes dose. Same time, same place. Every Monday, Wednesday, and a weekend day, which lately has been a lot of Sat-Ds. Sat-Ds. Laser focus. Getting enemies along the way. Following Alright. I am going to rewind the tape. I was not even aware that there was a gap in front of me. I kind of want some money back. What the... Dude, there is a gap. Right behind that enemy. Right, if the enemy... Yeah, it's very hard to see. And here I was trying to get to it. I can't believe that. I mean, I can. But I never knew that was there. Man, I keep losing these due to one individual poo moment. Look, that's life in Heroes. It can happen for sure. Yeah, Third Bruno figured that enemy would let me go to the middle segment ahead that had a bingo number. It felt so intuitive like that. Right? Why would they put an enemy there? Because you want to seek out enemies. I mean, I could see it on the replay, but if not for the replay. Like, those... Wackadude has the, nonplussed, displeased Amy. Because Wackadude bet that I would win. But Third Bruno bet JJ would win. So he could be looking at a payout unless JJ has a similar snag in the final stretch, you know? She'll take it from here. Get out the way. Doesn't even kill him in one hit, man. Wow, Third Bruno says JJ just died. So it's anyone's game. The Great Equalizer starring Denzel Washington and Queen Latifah. The Equalizer 4. Dude, I got a comment on the new Shadow video. Someone was like, alright, this Lion King 9 joke was wicked funny, but where did you get the number 9 from? By my count, there's only like 5 movies. And I was like, yeah, the point was just to pick a really high number, regardless of how many numbered entries they've made. Now, is the... Oh, there was the same place I fell before. Ooh, I got the middle path. Does that mean I go faster? Wow, I get the... 2 rings. Now, is there any benefit to going off this ramp? The number 6. And the rings that come with it. Oh, I almost had the 8. Screw it. Bingo, baby. That's a whole lot of rings. I'm rich, JJ. We both got equalized by Denzel Washington, but I had a good comeback streak. Yeah, Third Bruno said there was the X sign by the enemy. Uh-oh. Is it this worth it to get the enemies, Alex? Probably. Given that me and JJ both had our scores reset by Denzel. Mission completed. This is anyone's game. And this is 1 out of 3. Yeah, Third Bruno says there was an X sign by the enemy. Like, I know there's those, like, walls with, like, a row of X's. I could only see it until kind of after I passed through. So I got 15.5K. So let me now watch JJ's feed and say lots of things that'll make him nervous gameplay-wise. Well, he's at the end. He's getting those robots like I did. Alright, JJ's making his way to the gold ring with that sound effect that some people don't like, and that's understandable. JJ's losing his time bonus. He can't finish the job. Haha, I'm making him more nervous. There he goes. So I had what, 15.5? Let's see what JJ scraped up. Ooh, 12K. It's what we call an Alex Yard victory. So third Bruno didn't win. Yeah, I had 15.5. Alright, so that now I'm up 1-0. Let's pay out the Alex win. Nice job, Polar Wildcat. Stealing the third Bruno's points. Alright, JJ, since I won, it's your pick. And let me do the win best out of 3. So, here, to make it interesting, I'll keep betting open for 5 minutes starting right now. So I'm up 1-0. Third Bruno says, did he steal or did Third Bruno donate? That is the question. Red pill. Alright, I see JJ is on Chaotix. He was on Hang Castle briefly. Is that the one? That you would like? I leave it to you to pick, JJ. Alright, I see he's on Hang Castle as the Chaotix. And I assume this is the vanilla mission? Now, this isn't the one with all the torches, is it? What's the mission for Hang Castle? And hello, Sonic Suction FS. How you doing? Any thoughts, JJ? Is it going to be Hang Castle, Chaotix, regular mission? Maybe I can start the mission and see what JJ does. Alright, regular mission. Here goes. Hang Castle. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Soniction is doing good. I'm doing good, man. Living my best life. Playing some heroes. I'm up 1-0. I could put this best 2 out of 3 to bed right now. Alright, get the keys. Uh-oh. Key hunting. Alright, it's 10 keys. So I assume that there's more than 10. Oh, I get to listen to Charmy say lots of stuff. I'm in a good place. Why not go down there? And I don't actually remember if, actually, this is Chaotix's normal mission. Oh boy, am I gonna die? There's something I can land on, man? Alright, so yeah, Soniction has never played games before Mania in the series. Yeah, because Mania was 2017, and this was during George Bush's 2003. Yeah, this is pretty much my favorite 3D Sonic game, although Shadow has kind of been making a run for its money as of lately. But yeah, Adman hates Charmy Bay. You know, Charmy's voice and whole deal, like in this game, it's the kind of thing that's like, it's almost like supposed to be annoying, and yet for me it doubles back on itself and just becomes a delight. You know, the way that Charmy just in cutscenes will absolutely redundantly repeat someone's dialogue. Yeah, let's get the key. After... Am I stuck? Get me out of here. Sonic says, is scooting one-time cameos? Was I supposed to go in there? Yes. The door's open. Alright, door's open. The keys are just lying around in plain sight. Well, this is hardly a collectathon. I gotta remember that I do not have Omega's normal attack. But yeah, Adman says, what's my favorite Sonic game? Favorite Sonic game? I kind of always say Sonic 3 because it's like, you know, one of the defining games of my childhood and, you know, 25% and all that. But, you know, CD is the better game objectively. You know, if you're having a tribunal with God and it's pure truth and honesty, I would have to put CD above 3, but if I'm just talking crap on the playground, no, it's a personal preference for 3. But yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog stocks are rising very quickly lately. How about a Team Blast? Soniction says it got removed from the Plus store. What's that, Sonic Mania? They took it off PlayStation Plus? They do that. Wasn't Sonic Mania like free on PlayStation for a while? It was like the extravaganza of the month or something, which is you get Sonic Mania for free as a being there bonus. It wasn't even like, you know, Game Pass, I don't think. Sonic Mania was given away for free on PlayStation machines, and it was also, I think it might even, as of this moment, still be on Netflix Gaming, assuming everyone wasn't lying about that being a thing. Thank you. Is there another key in the wall? No, but there's a children's exercise. Pull the thing. Adman can tell you that Sonic CD is indeed the GOAT. How do I get in here? Is there 3 buttons? 2. Gotta love Vector's headphones. Dude likes his tunes. He knows what he's like. Hey, how you doing, EB boy? Welcome to Sonic Heroes. Now, Friendly Mushroom over on YouTube says, Netflix Gaming, what? Yeah, doesn't that sound like a joke that John Oliver would quickly cook together? But Netflix Gaming is a thing. And is Netflix Gaming the thing that has its own, like, mini exclusive Rayman game? Or am I thinking of something else? Maybe that's Apple Arcade? I always get them mixed up, these different mega million corporations looking to cash in on subscription services and the burgeoning video game industry as promoted by industry titans like Jeff Keighley. To this day, no one has given me a good reason for me to care about Jeff Keighley. He's just a figurehead and a DJ at the award shows. But like, he didn't design Elden Ring DLC. Wackadude wonders, what is my favorite Sonic Boost game? Boost game, you say? It might be Colors, but it's probably Generations. I don't know if it's a cop-out to pick Generations, but I just did. Yeah, Boost games for me don't have anywhere near the replay value enjoyment. It's just Sonic Generations. You know, every 10.5 months, I give it a whirl, play it on stream, you know. I gotta wonder what Chaotix's post-Team Blast move is, and there better be a key up here. Let's see a key. Key? Not that kind of key. Wow, thank you so much, EB Boy, for subscribing today and 5 previous times. That's pretty great, man. I do appreciate it. Enjoy the channel points that you get as part of being a subscriber, and thank you so much. Yeah, Adman says, what, the Mania dev said that Mania was inspired by CD and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And don't forget Knuckles Chaotix. Knuckles Chaotix has a stealthy imprint on the philosophies of Sonic Mania. Uh-oh, I'm back here? Why am I here? Did I loop back to the start? When did that happen? That can't be good. Where's the keys? JJ get all the keys? No, I never came here from this path. Okay, so there's a key up here. That explains that. No keys on this random platform, is there? I don't think I've ever been down here. It's like the part of Discovery Zone or the McDonald's play place that you're not supposed to climb into. It's like the back area. EB Boy would have joined this race if he had known. Good thing I put it on this. Oh, was I supposed to jump down there? Too late now, man. Oh, I haven't gone into this pollination opportunity. When Charmy pollinates a flower, you know, that's activating his reproductive instincts. Wow, it's just they bring you here to the key and that's it. How many keys JJ got? And yes, Evie Boy, I do post the weekly schedule on Twitter and also on my YouTube channel and as a community post. I gotta pay attention. I'm looking for that there key.
Here we go.
Here, Charm, go. Nice. Wackadude is in the market to get Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes for Original Gangster Xbox. The Bill Gates original. Home of Jet Set Radio Future. Now, there's not another key on this invisible walkway gimmick, is there? Do these go both ways? Oh, that's probably an edge. I almost never follow this path like this.
What's with this place?
This is trippy. It's like the movie Onward, the mediocre Pixar entry you forgot about.
Let's go.
Got the key in here. JJ get 10 keys? I see JJ's back at the start. Yeah, this might be a level where there's only 10 keys exactly. There's no leeway. Some levels do have, you know, technically more available in the level, more than what you're required to collect. What if I go left this time? I always go right at that part. But do you have a reason to care? Is there a key in here that I missed? Yeah, EB Boy cautions impending OG Xbox civilians to check that there dead disk drive because it might be dead. You telling me there's not a key in this room? It seems so keyish.
Here we go.
Alright, is this the beginning? Because if it is... What the... Da-da. EB Boy has been working on Xbox disk drives for the past year. And I can tell you that they are indeed a pain.
Let's go.
Alright, this is lap 3, so I guess I'll go down this time.
What? Where?
JJ's on the invisible bridge, so he's not doing much better. And he has 9 keys too. I wonder if it's the same key that we both need to get.
Anytime you're ready. What?
Adman has no shortage of a... Oh, maybe I have to go under this? Could that be it? Damn. My eyes are peeled. Not this one. Scary pumpkins. I do not know where this last puppy is. Third Bruno is, well, starting to see why a lot of fans hate these Chaotix missions. Yeah, I don't even hate this. It's just, it's the kind of thing like with Sonic CD. Your first times playing it when you don't know where the target is that you're trying to find. It's like you're playing it on exploration mode. And as soon as you beat it on explore mode... Oh, I already came up here. Doo-doo. And this doesn't raise up. And I already looked on those flat platforms.
Here we go.
Now, Third Bruno says that Charmy... Oh, how about this? I always forget to...
I'll take the lead.
Not gonna let me... Can I go around this?
Here we go.
What the hell is this area? Dasha. New Omega says it's the green area. Saying look around with the camera. Well, I haven't gotten these rings yet. Oh boy. Now this, I think Have I looped back to the normal path?
Here we go.
Is it this area up here?
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, this is green.
Here we go.
Third Bruno says if that tapestry was the only thing they did to block off an area of the level, it's barely even trying. Yeah, and I mean, you can jump right past it. It feels like there should be a key in that. Dude, JJ can't find it either. Here's the green area, though. What the? It was right there? Is that the one JJ hasn't gotten? How on earth could I have missed it? It must have been just I warped, you know, to flip the up and down, and then just ran forward.
Lackluster performance, I'd say.
New Omega was 100% correct. Oh, I don't... Alright, I guess it's based on points, right? Friendly Mushroom is enjoying that circus of gameplay. Just want to see what score I got. So I got 19.9. Tell JJ, it's in the green area. Warp through the thing. Yeah, Friendly Mushroom had said, where's that damn 10th key? This music is Kino Audio. Where am I? Did I miss a chain of rainbow boosters? Sad state of affairs. It's just one balloon at a time. Could it be that beneficial? Also, did someone tell JJ to go to the green pool? Love Juliet. So many bombs. My time keeps going up and up. Alright, JJ crushed me by like 2,000 points. Alright, Third Bruno says JJ was, tracking down that same key in the green pool. Alright, so JJ took that one. So now we are 1-1, right? How exciting. You want to do Mystic Mansion as Sonic, regular level? To keep the scary theme going? And this might be the last race match. Maybe we'll do a one-off after this one. How about that? Yeah, this level will conclude the 3 out of 3, and then we'll do a shorter Not Chaotix level as a one-shot finale. So, alright, looks like JJ's ready to go at the mansion. And I've only ever gotten a B. And, alright, 3, 2, us. Do-do-do-do. And be careful at the altars. It's dangerous. Those altars look suspicious. Let's go. Dubious Depths is feeling good the second. Oh, I see JJ was looking to forfeit before. Did someone finally tell you about the infamous green pool? Feels like Halloween. This game came out on January 6th, not October 31. And no, not that January 6th. Look, you gotta laugh at some things in life.
Nothing but doors.
Nothing but doors. He sounds like a newborn. Wackadude is talking me up, saying I gotta play the best Sonic Heroes of my life in order to win. You think JJ's got me beat here at the mansion, man? We'll see who's giggling at the victory podium. Don't step on that shadow. I mean, in the shadow, man. I don't know. Dude. Dubious Depths is vibing with this excellent Hataya bop. You love it. Mystic Mansion, Dubious Depths, home. It's the jewel of the Antigua, the gem of the community. You talk to anybody, they know how good this music is. And the whole level. You just mash B to win, it's great. This song is unreal. Friendly Mushroom is ready to blast away. You think I'm gonna waste time on the pole? Hell no. Oh, is there a... I thought there was a crack in the wall. Such a great sound effect when those pumpkins pop up. Wow. We're back to normal now. Jump now. Get down. Friendly Mushroom agrees how good this music is. So it is an urban myth that Sonic makes you go faster? Or what's the deal? We're about to crash. So matter of fact, I love it. Is it right with Team Sonic? Yay. Leave it to him. I'm feeling good so far. You've not made any critical errors. Almost falls down. Eevee Boy says, alright, he does. If Sonic gets knocked off, it goes slow, and you can't even brake. Alright. Thus it is confirmed. Keep Sonic on staff, everybody. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun. Dubious Depths wonders if I like Unleashed. Well, I've never had the opportunity to play the HD real version. And I've only played the Wii version, and I kind of just grit my teeth through the experience, because I just wanted to have it under my belt, even if it was the bogus Wii version. You know, what I know about Sonic Unleashed, I don't know, I think for me personally, it might just be a little too fast. It's, you know, I've heard people describe it as if it's a rhythm game. So if you're taking Sonic and just turning it into Guitar Hero, I don't know. Maybe JJ can persuade me why Unleashed is actually a good game. Alright, let's see if I can get this in one go. I can't hit him this way? Hit him that way. Alright, hey, for what it's worth, Third Bruno says playing the Wii version of Unleashed to 100% completion was a great time. I totally believe that. You know, I remember being frustrated with the motion controls. You know, I never quite got a proper command. And I guess I just was not, you know, for a Sonic game, I just simply was not in the mood to learn combat combos. It's just not what my brain is looking to do when I want some blue hedgehog in my life. But yeah, get on this trolley. Dubious Depth said the OST, probably Unleashed, is goated. Uh-oh, I gotta focus more. I only got 2 animals on the trolley. Dude! That was a high-stakes jump that I successfully maneuvered. Geek Critique doesn't know how to handle this part. I think he used a B attack and just totally barreled off the edge here. And then when he flipped this thing, he does use Sonic's triangle jump, but then he doesn't cancel. Watch how I'm going to cancel off the wall now. And I just gently fall down onto the grinding rail. So when the Geek Critique criticizes a game, in some cases there's nothing wrong with the game. It's just that the Geek Critique could not be bothered to pay attention to, you know, the very explicit instructions that this game provides in droves. Alright, it's this infamous part. Dangerous, scary pumpkins. Oh, baby.
What is this place?
Suspicious altars. If you look at an altar and don't feel safe, find an adult you trust. Wait for it. JJ's at the blue altar. Should I be worried? Taking everyone out in midair. Hey, why didn't it open? Oh yeah, I gotta get off it.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, Nux.
Leave it to me.
Dubious Depths is feeling some reminiscence from Stardust Speedway. High stakes platforming. And that robot is already alerted to my presence. Oh, you cannot. Did you see that? I have no idea what happened. But I emerged at the end of it all right. Oh my god, my heart skipped a beat.
This is all Knuckles. Leave it to me.
This is all Knuckles. You heard the fox. I don't have a team blast. That's a little dangerous. Now, could I just keep tailsing? No, it has to be Knuckles. Oh, I have team blast. Third Bruno has high praise for Chunnan Knight in the Wii version. I think once I played this level and I died here, because you can fall off the edge. This is a death pool on both sides. Alright, I'm at 9 minutes. JJ's working through the yellow altar. Such an amazing background. Palace at Versailles. It's not a big time bonus, though. 33.5.
Not bad.
It's really not a lot of points. But let's see how JJ does. Alright, JJ's right at the end. So he was about 9 minutes and change. Let's see how he did. $4,600. Oh, he crushed me. Well, no, it was close. I don't know what. Anyway, you won. But I don't know why it looked like he crushed me. It was moderately close. But JJ takes it. Bravo, JJ. You bested me on this one. So JJ is the underdog victory. And now third Bruno is going to get 2.5 return ratio. My man. You have Polar Wildcat Studios to thank. Sorry, Polar Wildcat. Da-da-da-da. Alright. JJ didn't fail. Hell yeah. Alright, I think as a goodbye, good night to Heroes wildcard, I'm thinking a Team Rose challenge level. Why? Because it's harder that you think Team Rose is easy, but you have to keep your rings. So, we did Grand Metropolis. Let's do Power Plant, shall we? JJ says, always subvert JJ's expectations when you race me. I mean, especially with Heroes. Anything can go. But alright, JJ's ready at Power Plant. Let me select it. Make sure I'm on the... yeah. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. And, what do I gotta click here? Quick. Preview. And yeah, EB Boy says... oops. Alright, I'm gonna restart because my controller wasn't accepting inputs. Because I was in the wrong window. But yeah, EB Boy is talking about having a channel points payout for races. Yeah, I would absolutely do that. I think the best way to do it would be, you know, rather than whoever gets the most points in the entire night, we can make it so that, you know, it starts at about 8 p.m. and it's whoever gets the most points in an hour. And we keep going past that time if anyone wants to continue racing, as we typically do. But just to focus the official, you know, competition for channel points, yeah, we should absolutely do that. Gotta remember to track down rings. There better be rings in these boxes. Amy's icon is so perfect in this game. That's approachable, smiling face. Oh yeah, these enemies are not helping me in my goal, nor one-ups. Gets the one-up. What the hell? Ah, look at this. Alright, Eevee Boy figures that plan sounds solid. Everyone get their rings. There's the one sneeze per stream quota met. Sonic makes me sneezy. I don't remember that line. Oh, Sonic Heroes. You are the gift that keeps on giving. Look at those rings. Big. Here we go. Please have the rings in here. What is that, a Team Blast Insta? Alright, 10 rings, that's what I'm talking about. JJ has 98 rings. Haha, I'm winning. In a way. Oh, there's not even boxes that we're required to get. I will hope that that target doesn't pay out any rings. Look at that excellent camera work by me. Come on, Team Rose. But yeah, Third Bruno says, nothing can be more of a subversion than who can make it to the true ending of Frog Farms with Team Rose. Is that a hard one? Or is that a really easy level? Is that the bit? Right, don't worry about the enemies. Are there rings downstairs or not? The hell? You don't even break the balloons, don't. What the hell is the point of all this? I want to go on the rails. That was a lot of rings. I'll need 50 more rings to go. Crap. Why aims? Oh, she can homing attack these guys? Oh, whatever. 166. Not too much longer now. Uh-oh, JJ's done. How did he do it? Huh, the music restarts when you re-loop back? Doo, 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 doo. 11 to go. JJ got 420. My man. Yes, I got that last balloon. Almost missed it. Pleasure to race you too, JJ. Let's see how I did. 459. JJ has a decisive victory. So let's pay out the last wager that I didn't start. Sorry. All right, you know what time it is. VGM request. No, never mind. No one got the song request. Good night, everyone. I'm just kidding. We'll just jump right into Donkey. That's right, third Bruno's Monthly. Why don't we do that now? That would work out perfectly. Sweet. But yes, thank you as always, JJ. But yeah, EB Boys, someone, sorry I forget who, I shouldn't look at chat and read it when I'm in the middle of a sentence. Yeah, someone mentioned Donkey's video about, oh yeah, was it Wackadoo? Sonic Adventure video by The Dunks. It was Wackadoo. Yeah, Third Bruno had said before, it would involve going past Team Rose's intended goal ring and doing the rest of the stage, which they were not intended to do. And if you do that, can you get to the true ending ring and it will let you finish the level there? Do-do-do-do. Sonic. Bop, boop, bop, boop, bop. Do-do-do-do-do. Vector Sader's got an emote. Alright, Third Bruno confirms you can indeed get to the ending ring, defying all expectations, defying all developer intent. Alright, I'm now copying, pasting Third Bruno's request into the YouTube portal. Do-do-do. All right. What's this we have here? 3, 2, now. Make sure we got good volume. Vector Sader says unknown, followed by Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which Yoshi got first. Bravo. Let's find that gameplay. If it's a Kingdom Hearts track, yeah, people are probably going to snip it out. It's a famous series. All right. Yoshi is feeling some PSD of doing this boss with the worst character. You know, Terra. Get it, Terra? We're still trying to fight terrorism, and we're sitting here living. Black Eyed Peas? No. Alright. Oh, this is Third Bruno's gameplay? What a cool feature. Is this a first ever Alex Yardzone exclusive? Where not only are we getting a song request, but we're getting gameplay, you know, performed by the requester himself. This is epic. Wait till you see this. Alright, I'll rewind. Wow, I'm gonna get gameplay pro tips from Third Bruno. Is that a Star Wars enemy? Because Star Wars is in Disney now, right? So they're in Kingdom Hearts because they were purchased by the same corporate overlords. Attribution. Berger, Massachusetts. I'm just kidding. Bergsterama. That's Third Bruno. And here we are. Get that a little louder. And here we are. We've arrived. Wackadude is enjoying a nice dog walk while listening to this jam and my words. JJ says, my name is Problem Pete, and I'm here to say I'm the rock in the sky in Philadelphia. Vector Sater says, mysterious figure is an effed up boss fight. Vector Sater would not recommend it for children or otherwise. Yoshi recommends, though, definitely a fun game boss at level 1. Yeah, Vector says, you monster. Is Cybershell gonna do a video about beating that boss at level 1? But Third Bruno explains, this is one of the Series 4 preview secret bosses. Bosses that are characters who will be introduced in the next game. That's interesting, because I remember you told me that there was one enemy nemesis that, you know, what was it? The first game, you defeat the enemy, but the act of defeating him makes him split into 2 separate entities, but they don't even reveal the existence of the second entity until the second subsequent game. So it's not like they planted the seeds in an earlier game and then had payoff in a later game. However, what Third Bruno is talking about now sounds like that it is something that you know, that they actually do give you a right. If this is a bonus fight, that's pretty cool. You beat the base game, but there's bonus content, and it involves characters that will play a bigger role in the next game. Third Bruno says his split happened 9 years before the first game. So the first final boss is the first of the 2 already split entities. Alright, but when you fight the first final boss, you don't know at that time that it's one of 2 split entities, and also I assume the Kingdom Hearts writing team only tell you after, remember the boss of the first game? That was only one piece of the 2 pie. Alright, Third Bruno confirms. I'm gonna get a Kingdom Hearts lore scout badge. But yeah, I want to hear the violin go hard. Now, this gameplay, are you kicking its ass or are you struggling here? It looks like you're handling him quite easily. And also, is this on a certain hard mode? It looks hard. It looks hard. This Star Wars import looks very fast on his feet. Third Bruno says this is a younger version of the person who split from the past. Alright, and Third Bruno says this is indeed the hardest difficulty, which is, of course, critical mode. Doing a whole lot of cartwheels, huh? Is that the way you dodge lasers? As long as you're cartwheeling, you can't get hit by a laser? Kind of like the ninja sprint in Metal Gear Solid Rising. A great game. Vector says, mysterious figure simply does not care what you do. He just does what he wants, and you survive. So you don't have to attack him, you just have to survive. Yoshi says, technically Terra level 1 is the hardest. Aqua's dodge is broken. Yeah, and Third Bruno adds that Aqua's dodge is indeed cartwheeling. Alright, Third Bruno clarifies, you do need to deplete his health. So there. All these cartwheels. Does the character do this many cartwheels in the trailer? It kind of feels like, spamming the spin dash in Sonic Adventure 1, which, what the stocks report says is that we're going to be looking at Donkey's Sonic Adventure 1. That's the best nomination so far. I'm gonna, just to give Third Bruno a hard time, I'm gonna rewind. It looks like Third Bruno takes 2 hits here, and it's like a quick hit in the back, like, ow, that hurt. Ready? And then again. How did you get got twice? You're cartwheeling like an Olympic gymnast. Interesting. JJ has heard that Donkey's SA1 video is very mean-spirited. Alright, Third Bruno says that these attacks you're using are surge attacks, which have invincibility frames. And there are other moves that have it too. Come and get your invincibility. Yeah, Third Bruno says people tend to rely on surges for this one. I'm taking a beating. You got all these Agent Smith and Matrix crowding you in the park. Why? What was the moment that you guys realized the Matrix Reloaded was bad? Was it when Neo threw an Agent Smith into a crowd of Agent Smith and knocked them all down, and it literally had a bowling sound effect? I don't know why Obama has never commented on that. It was so stupid and out of nowhere, just a bowling pin song. BB Boy's not seen any Matrixes. The first one is an essential classic. You can get some enjoyment out of 2. You can also enjoy 3 on paper, but not the actual experience of watching it. And then 4, don't even sniff it, dude. Don't even sniff it. Back on topic, Third Bruno says the wind attack makes you drop your attack commands. But Third Bruno avoided it this time. Yeah, Vector Sator thinks Reloaded is fine. Yeah, while you can definitely feel a step down from Matrix 1, but Matrix 1 is one of the most groundbreaking. Like, it's kind of like, you can only experience Breath of the Wild for the first time once. You buy Tears of the Kingdom, and it's like, oh, this? Cool. I recognize this. Alright, EB Boy plans on watching all the Matrices, but my description was verbatim what EB Boy heard about Indiana Jones some years ago. Yeah, people don't like 4 or 5, I think, in Indiana Jones. Although Pimp Problem liked the new woke Indiana Jane. He had a full report day of. Yoshi says this boss responds to what you have equipped. So this is the easiest version of this boss, because his ability is a bit limited to surges and cures. Alright, JJ likes Kingdom of that Crystal Skull. I did see that in the theaters, and I remember enjoying myself. And I really liked Shia LaBeouf, so I was a little biased. Is the enemy invisible? Is it one big iframe? That was Vector's impression too. What, that 3 is the harder one? Now this sounds like Metal Gear Solid. Did you guys know that the Metal Gear Solid main theme was plagiarized? And they didn't realize it until after the 3rd game had come out. And there's a clip on YouTube where you see Hideo Kojima on camera reacting as they played the source that was plagiarized. It's like a German composer or something from like the 70s. And you just see him, you know, he quickly gets this massive smile. You know, he's not in denial about what he's hearing. Third Bruno's not going to try to stagger him when he's invisible. He did not dare attempt such a thing. Wackadude says, no one has talked about the biggest thing we got before GTA 6, that being Classic Sonic cosplaying as Shadow. Well, if you saw my new music theory video about Shadow's music, if it's a blink and you miss it, no, it's not a blink and you miss it, but it is quick. It's when I showed the clip of the Boston Sonic Symphony show, and when he did the tritone bit, he did the tritone bit, and I had that Shadow costume from Sonic Superstars worn by Grant Kirkhope. That was a subtle bit that no one pointed out. Alright, interesting. Evie Boy says, you haven't watched Donkey since those allegations. You don't feel comfortable watching his stuff anymore. Now, I was not aware of Donkey allegations. Are there any YouTubers left that are not falling from grace and having their career collapse? Yeah. Vector Sater always came across to you as a bit abrasive. Yeah, and I may very well get to some element of that commenting on his stuff, because that's his MO, is to just be abrasive, shit on everything, say things that he doesn't actually believe in order to just toss out a social grenade and let everyone else deal with the fallout. Alright, EB Boy says it wasn't widespread. Alright, I'm gonna Google donkey allegations. Alright, I can't find anything prominent. Where's chat? Alright, Vector Sater was actually thinking about JonTron. And yeah, so Evie Boy says that Donkey's general criticism is, it's just a joke whenever people criticize his points. Oh yeah, no worries at all, Wackadude. Yeah, I had no idea that there's any issue with Donkey. So, Evie Boy certainly does not have to relay what those allegations are. But if those allegations only exist underground, then I can't hold that against Donkey at this time. And footage certainly ended. Which means it's time to check out Donkey. Yeah, and I was joking about, you know, are any YouTubers left? That's really just a joke about Mr. Beast. I don't know if Mr. Beast is gonna face any career consequences. What's to stop him from continuing to make videos that make millions? EB Boy says there's a video. What, did he do a triple backflip? Third Bruno wrapping up the commentary on this music request, saying that they ended up changing the song's melody somewhat for Young's in a Heart Secret Nun boss fight, and you might request it in the future. Alright, I'll be on the lookout for it. JJ says about Mr. Beast, dude called himself a beast. And that's all JJ needs to know to make a judgment. It's like Mr. Beast warned us right out the gate. EB Boy says the evidence on Mr. Beast is getting worse and worse. He's too big to be seriously affected. Because enough advertisers will weather the storm. And yeah, you can send it to me on Twitter, wackadude. But yeah, why don't we hop over to the Sonic Adventure video by Dunk. And I will try not to get worked up. And yeah, when I say, about getting worked up or not, I don't mean that about allegations. I just mean that about his whole approach that I have borderline moral objections to. Vector says controversy on Mr. Beast probably won't go nowhere. He's too beloved, and the allegations too impersonal. The one thing I started hearing about in a video was, kind of doing deceptive contests. Saying, come on, buy merch right now. We're going to pick a random person that's going to win a bonus prize. And then they don't even give out the bonus prize. Evie Boy says, you'll just say Donkey enjoys his wife being with apart from him and watching? Did they get divorced or something? Maybe that was a typo. What do you mean? Because, yeah, I don't follow Donkey in the tabloid jargon. So did they break up? I found a clip. It was an interview, probably on the H3 podcast with another pseudo-fallen titan. Ethan Klein, is that his name? But yes, as we wrap up the song request, thank you so much for giving us another excellent glimpse into the Kingdom Hearts universe and more to come. Heck yeah. Alright, EB Boy says that certain activities were performed and he watched and recorded. So, of course, I won't really flesh out any details, pun and accidental pun. But if it was all consensual, then I would say it would not be my business at all. Alright, yeah. EB Boy agrees, but you don't feel comfortable watching anymore. Kind of hard to unsee. So again, without fleshing out any bad details, a sanitary detail I can ask is, how did this become public? Did he just randomly tweet it one day? Or was it a leak that he didn't want to get out? Because if he didn't want it to get out, I can't hold it against him. But alright, let's bring up some Donkey, figure out his deal as it pertains to Sonic Adventure. And we gotta credit our Dunk. Alright, so just to preface this, I discovered Video Game Donkey's channel in 2021, a few years ago. And when I first discovered his channel, I was like, holy crap, this is a revelation. This guy is so funny, and, you know, the flow of his videos is great. He's mysterious, okay? But as I watched more and more of his videos, I got disillusioned. The biggest problem for me personally was mixing fact and fiction. Mixing fact and fiction and not clearly delineating. So, like, there's certain things that he says that are not true, but I know it's not true, and I'm like, oh, okay. He's obviously saying that, and he knows it, but he's doing it on purpose as a bit. But because I've played Metal Gear Solid 2, I know. But then I sit there, and I'm like, how many moments is he saying something that's not true, but I don't know it's a bit because I don't know the reference, or whatever. What's it called? All right, EB Boy says that Dunks had posted it. People linked con photos. Unconnected. All right, Vector Sater's come across this video before. EB says disillusioned is the right word. EB is, yeah, has disdain for these tubers. All right, Wackadude's going to send me the details. So let's see how long I can last before I feel compelled to object.
Sonic Adventure was the first ever 3D Sonic, unless we count Sonic 3D Blast, which was 2D, and we have to ignore Sonic Jam, and Sonic R doesn't count either because...
Why isn't Sonic 3D Blast 3D? I never understood that. I feel like I've heard people say... You ask me, Sonic 3D Blast, you move in all three dimensions. Left, right, up, down, jump, stay.
That's racing, and racing can never truly be 3D. When this came out, wars were ended. Computer and Video Games Magazine...
Like, to say racing could never be truly 3D? What is the crowd reaction supposed to be to that? If the crowd reaction is supposed to be, wait, I've played lots of great 3D racing games. Oh, wait, Donkey is just saying stupid shit. So if this is just saying stupid thing after stupid thing, I would not hesitate to call that lazy content. Note that, yeah, Wackadude scooped up some deets on Reddit. Vector says Sonic 3D is clearly the prototype for Sonic Adventure.
3D. When this came out, wars were ended. Computer and Video Games Magazine called it one of the greatest games of all time.
You're right.
Edge Magazine called it a worthy rival to Mario 64.
You're right.
It won every award, even the legendary Blockbuster Entertainment Award for Best Dreamcast Game that year, and that was the same year that Seaman came out.
You're right.
Then, when Sonic Adventure was re-released on the Xbox 360 in 2010...
You know, and this enunciation, it's such... when the Xbox 360 would... you know, the first few times that I watched his videos, I thought that he was a different race. Is he appropriating other cultures in his delivery? I'm not quite sure. I'm not one really to police language in that way. I don't know what to say. But what he's doing now is not even rapper enunciation. It's just silliness.
When Sonic Adventure was re-released on the Xbox 360...
On the Xbox, like, nothing is accomplished. JJ agrees it's lazy content. EB Boy says it's his character. You'd never heard him talk normally, totally different. So I got sidetracked. When Donkey and his wife went on the Ethan Klein podcast, it was totally awful. Donkey is a douche when it comes to interviews, because the host would ask him a question and he would give the quickest non-substantive answer that gives you absolutely nothing to go with as an interviewer. JJ says, imagine being so big you don't even need to put effort into anything. Well, I'll have to ask Arlo this weekend.
60 in 2010. Critics said that actually this game gets a lower score than Balan Wonderworld now.
I can't believe this.
I think what trips people up with this game is they
I never saw this footage.
see the
Wait,
photorealistic-
actually, this is... All right, I have seen this. This has got to be the research they con Sega out of a travel budget to, we got to go research South America. But I don't remember seeing those Sonic plushies riding on native aminals.
graphics and expect the physics to function like they would in the real world. But what you have to remember is that this game was made in Unreal Engine, so it's all fake.
Yeah, so there it is, guys. To just flat out say it was made in the Unreal Engine, right? I have to imagine that's not true. And, right, if you're just any random viewer, if you didn't know any better, you'd walk away with the detail that, oh, wow, Sonic Adventure was made on the Unreal Engine. Yeah, but Vector says blatant lie for Lowe's, but it might be very blatant for you, but you cannot say that for everyone. There's no way, if you don't know that, it was so plausible that someone, wow, fun fact, it was made on Unreal. Now, EB Boy says Unreal Tournament wasn't out, by that point. Yeah, but this is 20 years later, right? If you're a kid who's, growing up watching YouTube videos to learn about gaming, right? You wouldn't, right? This is why I stopped watching his videos. I'm like, yeah.
One of the major things
Right, it's troubling because just as many times he will say something that's perfectly true and make a joke about it. So if you can't tell what's true and what's not unless, you have extensive gamer cred, I object. And I vote with my wallet by never watching him anymore and critiquing it now.
we look for in a great Sonic is the height of the Hedgehog. The Sonic from Adventure is too short to ride the Dumbo ride at Disneyland, but tall enough to run faster than a seagull. Don't get me wrong, Balan, incredible game, especially the dancing parts, but you don't get that same sense of adventure. Watch this pause. That's not a pause. That's an adventure pause.
That's not a pause. This is roll out of bed, say whatever, and go back to bed and let your editor do the rest. This is shit. EB Boy says, people mass turned on CinemaSins for the whole reason. Vector Sater says it's a callback to his Balan review.
This is beginning to blow my mind.
The hub where Adventure Field is classic. I just want to jump into the hotel pool with a giant talking cat and go fishing. The water is cool and blue like Sonic. Bask in the healing energy of electric guitars and computerized trumpets. Even though tensions are high with the train employees, the announcer is always so courteous and professional.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Everybody, look at the funny man in front of Burger World who you can drop through the floor because he's made out of the same material that Sonic is. No! The world of Seba Adventure is very fleshed out with a lot of small details. Since this is a resort destination, the police all use silenced weapons so that they don't wake anybody up at nighttime.
Ready? Fire!
You know crime is low in Station Square when the big news story of the day is about how someone left a manhole open.
Third Bruno's vibing with computerized trumpets. Vector Sater rolled his eyes. EB Boy certifies the Game
There is
Grumps
a more
moment.
sinister side to the town lurking beneath the surface. For allowing the casino to operate without regulations, Tails receives a T kickback to his bank account. Oh, that's where you watch Ape. Have you ever asked yourself, why does the Chow Garden have a black market where you can buy illegal food? Well, think about it. Who lays those eggs? Dr. Eggman.
The frog is possessed by your tail. Once you get your tail, you'll be complete and
Oh, you can barely hear it. See what my volume levels is.
Ultra strong.
This is never made explicit, but I believe that whenever you say "oh no" in this Sonic world, you get to eat at the hotel buffet for free.
Oh no. Oh no.
Right, these are placeholder sentences, guys. Yeah, JJ says, actually, do you want to hear his voice turned up in the first place? This is, you know what this reminds me of? Garrulous 64. Which moment reminds me of Garrulous 64?
For allowing the casino to operate without regulations, Tails receives a
Yeah, that line.
beneath the surface. For allowing the casino
Right, it's this sort of autopilot content where you are commenting on a game. Yeah, Vector says, we hating on Dylan now? What did he do? If we got to pull up a Garrulous video after this. So what is that his name, Dylan? What Dylan does is, if that's his name. JJ says Garrulous is just a kid. I mean, if he's in his 20s, then there's no reason to let him off the hook. Yeah, I don't think Garrulous is a teenager. What Garrulous will do is he will, if he's reviewing a game, he'll just go through all the levels in a row. Okay, we're starting out with Green Hill Zone, and... Alright, Vector Sater says he's 21. You know, that... If he's 21 today, and that means he was 18 when I was watching a handful of his videos a few years ago, then yeah, I can give him a break. But basically what he does is he reviews a game level in order, and that's not even really what Donkey's doing, maybe, but my point is that he will point at something in the game and overanalyze it using fancy vocabulary. Say like, hey, this thing wouldn't work in the real world, and then use kind of elevated vocabulary to describe what's happening. I consider that autopilot content, and that's what reminded me...
However, there is a more sinister side to the town lurking beneath the surface for allowing the casino to operate without regulations.
Right, for allowing the casino to regulate without operations. That's cookie cutter content, churned out, tasting worse than ice cream.
Tails
JJ says he's still got that geeky childlike energy. I want to know his real age, so I can decide how much to feel resentful about his content.
Receives a T kickback to his bank account. Oh, that's where you watch Ape. Have you ever asked yourself, why does the Chow Garden have a black market where you can buy illegal food? Well, think about it. Who lays those eggs? Dr. Eggman.
The frog is possessed by your tail. Once you get your tail, you'll be complete and ultra strong.
This is never made explicit, but I believe that whenever you say "oh no" in this Sonic world, you get to eat at the hotel buffet for free.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Give it. Oh no.
iPad! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, Tails is gonna die.
Hooray!
Listen carefully to the lyrics of the music and you can learn a lot about the characters, their motivations. Tails, as we all know, wants to fly high in the sky. Knuckles is my friend, Knuckles is my ally, and he wrote this song himself, so don't anybody make fun of him for how stupid it is.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles.
Do not laugh at this is serious.
Born on an island in the heavens, the blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower.
From the lyrics, I know everything about Knuckles now, but he doesn't know anything.
What's going on here, huh? Who are you? Did you do this? What's happening to you?
The music is booming, the Sonic is zooming, but also the budget was always ballooning. Sega could have saved $14 million.
There's Oshima and... I don't know who that is on the left.
Also, the budget was always ballooning.
You know, I've seen this footage before, but this is the first time I've watched it since I really got a handle on who everyone is in Sonic Team. And there's our guy. Vector got rescued by some ads.
Saved $14 million by cutting the sections with Big the Cat, but they stuck to their guns because his frog was the key to the entire storyline.
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming. Froggy. Froggy. Froggy.
I hate frogs. Just hearing the word gives me creeps. I'm begging you, please, don't say that word anymore.
Froggy.
Sonic Team had run past
Oh, nice Sonic and Knuckles shirt. I'm jealous.
every deadline and were now spending money they didn't have.
Is Izuka and I don't know.
Ultimately, it came down to two options. Either cut Froggy
Now that
from
was
the
Yuji
game.
Naka, right?
Ultimately,
On the left?
it came down to two options.
Yeah, and Oshima. I don't even remember this scene. How delightful. It was a simpler time. This is the best thing I'm getting out of this fucking video.
Either cut Froggy from the game or Sega would go out of business. The decision was obvious.
Behold, it's a tailed frog. Very unique.
Every single person with a Dreamcast bought this game.
Alright, Wackadude says it was Yuji Uekawa, and I could be wrong. Sorry if I was wrong.
But that was only 10 people.
Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare.
Sega shoulda listened to me. In the game Tails Adventure, you can only play as Tails. So they shoulda called this game Sonic and Knuckles and Tails and Amy Rose and Big the Cat and E102 Gamma Adventure. Should this game really be sent back to Balan Blunder World in a coffin? Something we should all learn from Sonic Adventure is that there are 7 sides to every story. And there are 7 Chaos
Is
Emeralds.
that Johnny Gioeli?
Is that there are 7 sides to
Yeah,
every story.
and June.
And there are 7 Chaos Emeralds. But come on now, a worthy rival to Mario 64.
Wow. This has been Autopilot Content signing off. Goodbye, Dunks. Goodbye. Did you guys get this in your feed? Review Tech USA, that horrible channel that starts with the skibidi-ba-ba-ba explosion. Such a piece of so there's Dunks. I do not regret my decision to stop watching He Fluff. Vector says he got that money fair and square, Enix. Yeah, Yoshi says Review Tech USA doesn't even review tech. Yeah, he reviewed like one gamer chair and that was it. Yeah, now, Third Bruno had said you appreciate the humor to a degree. Yeah, and you saw me laugh out loud a few times, so I wouldn't say it's totally devoid. Interesting, Third Bruno was into RTU's content in the past, but you lost interest several months ago. JJ says, when people with millions of subs can be considered failures, what is JJ? JJ is an up-and-coming star to watch. Evie Boy hasn't watched the Review Tech video yet. It's pretty exhausting. I listened to a bit of it. I kind of skipped ahead to the controversies so that I didn't have to hear the whole stupid story of his birth and how he made the channel. You know how YouTube content is. Alright, Wackadude sent over the dossier on Bad Behavior Man, allegedly. Well, we're just about done with the stream. I feel like I should look at one more micro thing. Vector Sater says, don't shoot for the moon. Is something going over my head? Yeah, but I'll take this opportunity to mention that Saturday it's going down. Packy Pack 2. Shadow My Hedgehog. And something else good probably. I can't even remember. But I know how to remember. But yeah, JJ, thanks again for the great races today that you won pretty handily. Nice. We got a new patron that just joined the patron bay. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah, the schedule. It is, of course... Oh, yeah, what am I... It's the Super Metroid thing. That's the wild card for the week. 1 hour in Super Metroid. Who can go farther? And I because I have so many more runs under my belt than JJ, I was thinking, we can figure out the exact details, but something along the lines of, like, we both play for 60 minutes, and then JJ gets another 10 minutes. And whoever gets farther in our allotted times, it takes the prize. But yeah, that's going to be real fun. I'll probably play a little Super tonight before I lay my head to rest. But yeah, I'm going to get back to work on the music theory video. If you're on the patron advisory board, you have already been given access to part 1 and 2 of the bonus video. And part 3 is right around the corner. I don't see why I can't get it to the advisory board tomorrow night. Or even in the daytime. But yeah, I'll see you on Saturday. Wackadude, Vector Sater, have a good one. Alright, so JJ says no spoilers. So JJ's not watching parts 1 and 2? I totally get that. Just like I want to experience everything fresh for Ashura that glitch. But yes, I'll see you Saturday, 3rd Bruno, for some Pac-Man excellence. Yoshi the Oreo, have yourself a great night. If any YouTube homies are still around, Cobalt Star, Friendly Mushroom, Shadow Ops, and of course, the star of the day over on the YouTube side, Dubious Depths Radio. So yeah, Wackadude, see you later. 3rd Bruno, Vector Sater, Wackadude again, Yoshi, and everyone else. Eevee Boy, and Elmarion, can't forget Elmarion. And everyone else who's watching beyond those who are in chat, I thank you for tuning in, and thanks for helping to make it a great time. So bye, everybody. Look out for Donkey. And if you're 18 or older, watch Industry on HBO. It's a good show. If you're not 18, just hold off. It's a great show. Goodbye. Video update soon. Take care, everybody. This has been Alex Yard, Alpha Yankee Zulu, 91.3 FM. Turn it up. Number 1 hits without the rap. That's what they used to say on WPLJ. Today's greatest hits without the rap. They would say it so disparagingly. Couldn't get away with that now. New York Terrestrial Radio. What a concept.